sa level na aya who says or drop people from as a man for be say afraid and ho kire ne yeden eba so they always want to maintain that status into one careful we japade ba ko mienu bi o ho no you will start thinking of selling this out when you baba ho so no na o da fam team na no me catch ba ko a ono nso abo Black Stars na gidi pa ne former club you kobo Arab land and the teammate ni bia kwedi nkomatren nkofo ne say mo legend ne bra obre no mo anya careful camera be sinu so anim go aseba and o mafa no I an African consultant any ambassador no mama ni skeka kra anya sanka anim go aseba awia we na me no obi di nkomo ye nkomo didi ma me si ase na me no obi nko enipa ne kan asem bi kire me e kan player bi asem kire me ene niema bi a ekoso such players no ene obi a utie ye a winning players are almost a level life of that nature. Last year I got a call from one of players are very close to me. Enipa na down for being a friend he said wunua no say now to know it took enipa no oba oneneti a sebi oye oba nyansafo ene fa ne ho aye started said or for players no a player no na japade enkrata ne ne be ho ade asie kweku anya sa enkafia wo breye esie e wo football mu ko ensase a wototogu ntam oba nani ba no so wa ton mu be miensa because of life bi a ode ne ho ekose manu obi short e ka kire se yentu nkwada ne fo omo bo no enei ugina wo na so omo a o free MON-FRI almost a professional oba no idu omachi na wa abobo wa somade na wanya oka ba ko bi dam na omudi wachi yankotwe shisha yankoye we a omo yodum because of $100 be $200 bi obenya kweku ahon kire ba omo nyina bedwa na eja
o ande o jomo
o kire ba omo nyina be I'm not saying say do not help your people and now for the nkofo obobo ama onya menka ase membo omo but invest for the future because eneya ho ode ebi wo wunsam no you said your work aburu na eden and I won kokko right aburu ne bi wo wunsam nti wo beduru akokko no be eden o mbedi wachi but the very day now aburu de besana budi abi aburu ba o be eden o be ko ne ho nti invest for yourself for your tomorrow it is very key yetu ye hofo awie ene enkwado omoba omomuguso omobo no say invest take your life seriously hunu nyame sabe ye nyina obi aginani but akohwibra ni bi wo ho a mom ye nte so na yenye niema in an appropriate way life bi wo ho a ubelive ochina wo kire wa people refer you to that to be aboa but say only live life be at least a year kakra ho kire ba people will even look at the no imagine e de aboa the truth is that ye place here mo krumai mo so na mo de mo benya any ade you cannot be Ronaldo you cannot be Messi do not live your life like them. The amount of money sanko for ninya any endorsement ne name one unya bi you cannot be like them and to live your life measures any name ebeboa and for I want to enkofo so what say ya boss season awie na Muhammad Kudus ne Fatawu Isaku Kamaldin akofa yacht $85,000 no more dash now also obo Ethiopia obo Sudan any ade nti wonso oba na onam expensive we ni ade afa to trim say sika sankofo ne gire nya bi na ayede so look at onieba na live sa life no kweku ye wie ni sa no ye nsre kotokofo omunim we ye esin obi a okroma we omunim ye esin obi a okroma yes enkofo a one way or the other Francis Kofi e put smiles on their face say oyonko da ene woda kakra ye betimi aye e de aboa ye nua no yenye emfamoa no ebeye na nije say okko ahuhia mu no his people came into his rescue. Let's find a way and help our brother.
Majo
DIABY
you cannot sustain this for even 5 years. And the sad thing is that, so Mudru's our level now. I who says, or drop people from as a month for who's afraid and a whole children. So they always want to maintain that PS. Arsenal Enya results are managing going away trashing. Yes, Arsenal has trashing Arsenal.
Arsenal has.
Yes, Arsenal.
Arsenal has. Now last time we check.
So as the what you check. As we went to the league. Since I went to the league in Africa, about 3 years ago.
Na no ya reketwa.
Arsenal na check.
Abi 3 years ago.
Arsenal they check. Arsenal they check. But I said it here, say, I have that strong belief, say, Arsenal Bilbao. For 10 years, and now Bilbao ember into mainstream European football and draw mobile back. They wanted an atmosphere, a Champions League atmosphere. They created that. But Ubi creating in a way, Yabomu per Balate ba atmosphere and mobile nibi. There are games are intimidating venue. It plays significant role at the amount. But when you're playing against team or you're well determined, or you're poised for action, a club that defy all us, Echo Santiago Bernabeu, Echo Real Madrid. I'm sorry, Bilbao and yet baby not Arsenal ABOU. That gave me that strong conviction. Say Arsenal because kunya results. Lo and behold, they were able to put a stunning performance. A quality team, a team. Every day we keep on saying say about ball no operate the first 11 next start a kono mo yedene dem awa omo I will call it on them from bench no what impact and omunya e game and as a matter of fact Andrew watching the Arsenal game gave me another assurance to say so we Arsenal ni season we boy we na Mikel Arteta anje any major silverware be come me hona me campaign na me sha ase da no ye nyina ye nye bi se na ye be fofom ananse yebekọ UK for no mama ye visa me yakọ Emirates akoka kire Arsenal penny for say Mikel Arteta ntimi nya aduma na ye nyina ye mfa ye nan engu kwan so ne yenko because quality na Arsenal ewo omo first 11 and omo bench now Jerome after the game I can say be kire say ohu ne say the Arsenal ye baby omo gina sisi let me quote him. It's a must this year to win something. It's a must. You can't hide. The other side, be why explaining into details. So watching the game, who Arsenal lineup, any quality, and what Arsenal bench, he got to understand that there was no way Bilbao ebe team Arsenal ako. Okono mo ye substitutions Arteta ye omo the bar park no ebe se game. That is the hallmark of a good team and a quality coach. So you call upon your bench depth now or bench will come into your rescue and exactly at your friend said Trossard and Martinelli to think that Martinelli see park the first touch at the night was the opener for club and friends at Arsenal before say later on Trossard Bilbao have listened to Valverde after the game how Omo compose almost even if so Arsenal they will be able to protect Omo back line but Yakawa has a dear back Arsenal most of the times Omo gamer there is a fear factor in them. Let's avoid defeat. Indeed, yes, Rose throw in the men out front. But then I saw a different Mikel Arteta who had courage and a charisma, determination, and there was me a Buama club Nenya results. And I wasn't so surprised. Say we had MON-FRI results. No, we need to say Arsenal, they are let's encourage them and tell them say to think that Mikel Arteta Juma why if it last season ebe pim 2023-2024 ebe pim na yedin komo in terms of points accumulation in Champions League there is no club awanya more points 35 points and Arsenal are massive from 2023-24 season ebe pim so all massive points we now points ewo so estin any other club ni ebusa asa nyimbia wajibi now the only idea about team they can say Madrid echo semi-finals. I think Arsenal need to up game ne kakra bi and if they are able to do that Pia Adia na for the zero Man City for the tour, champions of Europe, you will never sing this, no. Maybe in your season, Arsenal, good game from Arteta and the boys. The earlier Vinicius Junior accept that he is going to play under the shadow of Kylian Mbappé, the better for him. I also tears and all you two say said the Benzema or no ye management Benzema no say there is another big man in the team. On tears akuma fine on your Mbappé. In that case, everybody will be okay. Ubet ma boabo ni said no about time and Benzema on. But when you say ego na if you know who say on Mbappé no e the same scale as they be obebre. The truth of the matter is that this boy on your screen is bigger. Every aspect is bigger than Vinicius Junior.
Every aspect.
Yes, Vini NTS. So say boy na ujina hona on any competitions and also on no team no. Obro so into obetiase no on na said the omokweku say we are climbing number 6 when it comes to Champions League all-time top scorers. 88 games, 57 goals. Kylian Mbappé. But when Thomas Müller ababe yepe. Now Ronaldo 140, 129 for Leo Messi, Lewandowski 105, and then 90 for Benzema, Raul Gonzalez 71. The next name, Obebo, the boy Kylian Mbappé.
Lewandowski so Oshe goes for Champions League.
Set clubs more boy in the Dortmund, Bayern Munich, and then Barcelona. The numbers, yes, Nina boy Champions League. They are numbers. But look at something. Share other players no makano goals no maseno. Any number of games. Never Kylian Mbappé no. The number of games are wabo, never goals now was and clearly tells you say when it comes to Champions League, the boy Mbappé, so about Champions League, he is not there to joke. And then in Real Madrid, to think that and run go now or say, you know, and go number 50. And when you're at the club offense Real Madrid, 64 matches for a player who just joined the club. A friend will run a second season. I say season where your Monko baby, but he's already having 6 or 7 goals to his credit. In terms of say Obibe potent or out front. That is what Madrid need from Vinicius, they need from Rodrigo, they need from Kylian Mbappé. This guy is giving the numbers. 64 matches, scoring 50 goals. There's nothing now. Ubetimaka Ediafano. And I think that Akwadane a proof point every blessed game. Obobubia and Ochirasa is that manner. Real Madrid for Ebetimbo Mujidi and on my last coin not to he said he is the new face of the club, given the opportunity, he is proving. Vinicius and Tiase say
say a transe bomode dia agure se baba be rametimiere ma Fakye Sport Weekends edition nane koma ye de ba no dos ye papa the 5 major leagues no ye bena ye Ramon-FRI ene timie sha se Stuttgart and Ra Bobo Nafi, Real Betis, sorry, John Monaso, and Real Sociedad, Erebuenine, Manchester Audona, Ebitimi, Atuaso, Tiaropino, while joining live on Fakye TV, Beanit, YouTube, and what Ramo, your Facebook page, or my message in Rama Kansayana, and who here pa, Yenemoa, any Dijuma Montino Bomodena, or join here, or the other sober like Washe, wa commenting aboa, now the Dona, Etimiatonka, Yabro Fienia Babedin Como, and Ghana Yejina Kono against Algeria. Bibiani Gold Stars, Ebo Modern, Abo JS Kabili, Ochana, Krobia Kumasi Asanti Kotoko, Ebe John Manasu and Aqua United, Eddie Abueni, Komau Dona, which Yerena, Yedina Boa, Naibibia, Adaye Petimia, Mount 2 joining on Facebook, follow ye, or like it, watch share, which are commenting on YouTube, join here, what subscribing a kama pa, now what Bomodian like it, watch share, what commenting on yama, Adaye Timi area ma, other news, no. Ebe Rame Timi Eddie Amama Leo Messi Enya award bi o USA Inter Miami Lutari update no e Ramo Eddie Amao and afi sensema odo na e fit team sena so ye preparations o mudi Ramo o matches no or the nyina beba ne matches no e draw so papa Habib Mohamed wa sexy maestro Ricardo Vaz so beti o monka Benaz the executive producer Ebo Chidoma Gilbert Kambia you Kofi Philip MC Malik and Julio Caesar. Omunyina kan bi omoboa na ntotoye no adaye kama so no etimi ede ama eno so echi no na chese display ne omomaka no wechi Lord Samoja kamba na echi Ramo MC awa Saturday bi eye no Emmanuel Labi awo bo ejuma Benedicta Asai enso oye ejuma the programs manager Abe Kukuku oche na afi junior munyina aka bo omoboa na ntotoye no ye de remedy ama Saturday special Asidane Kwemfa mo Millennium Construction ya kan sa dansi un sensebia o mo na fako kokoko don mo ebo adwuma pa Gentleman Dental Clinic ene wo sin wo nya ha kakra ho a enkonko kwezo oton ahwe ne ha akon na yembo na nso nya ho de na ne manko ye fama de bia me carry trust e dok say waya isa no ne hia no so obi nya kwantiti ne hia sika sem de oba na mu adi a ye be cho paying plan no kakra na ni nyina mo no ne ya hwa ma ho ato Bash Digital Satellite ene Bash semenka enfancho say decoder so no o assault a aba unya bi na uyuso a ebo na onso no wetimi enya matches awro na ahwe na ne ma deda yie pa etimi era monto madaroma ye baba be jamano pebia ebu edwuma na etimi e de ma me dino e ABOU DIABY ma ye na ho quick ye kwere ba pe merman beba odie be romo amanone na latest update e koso e wo wiase afana nyina no ori ababa be dan ye Benin football arete championship e koso tennis bi a na ekoso baby and niema bi a ewura no ne nyina luta de beba aba be down tie re ho quick ye koba ya pe ye bom de na de akebia ato aso etimi da mamo
maka no goals no ma se no any number of games never Kylian Mbappé no the number of games are wabo never goals now was and clearly tells you say when it comes to Champions League the boy Mbappé so about Champions League he is not there to joke. And then in Real Madrid to think that and run go now or say you know and go number 50 and when you're at the club offense Real Madrid 64 matches for a player who just joined the club. A friend will run a second season season where your monko baby but he's already having 6 or 7 goals to his credit. In terms of say Obibe potent or out front, that is what Madrid need from Vinicius, they need from Rodrigo, they need from Kylian Mbappé. This guy is giving the numbers 64 matches, scoring 50 goals. There's nothing now. Ubetimaka Ediafano. And I think that Akwadane a proof point every blessed game. Obabubiano or say is that manner. Real Madrid for Ebetimbo Mujidi and on last coin not to say he is the new face of the club, given the opportunity, he is proving. Vinicius and Tiase say but this is the face of the club now. PS Arsenal enya results are managing going away trashing. Yes, Arsenal has trashing Arsenal.
Arsenal has.
Yes, Arsenal.
Arsenal has. Now last time we check.
So as the league in Africa about 3 years ago.
Na no ya de ketwa.
Arsenal na check.
Abi 3 years
Arsenal they are check. Arsenal they are check. I said it here, say I have that strong belief. Say Arsenal bakwa share Bilbao for 10 years and now Bilbao ember into mainstream European football and draw mobile.
Joining ya or Quenya Sober joining live on Fakye TV. Now no paying common Didia Odrona on Swag joining an abo now near Madrid the Argentine weekend matches on Seneco big game no to Old Trafford Man United against Chelsea. Now Seni City 020754 3637 020754 3637. Weekend you team no. The result on Seneco, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Inter Milan, Juventus, Manchester City, Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal, and our face on Liverpool, and also Echino, Oranichimo France, more PSG, Lyon, and Olympique Marseille, and BTC Bayern Munich, Monso Germany, Bayern Nofia Leverkusen, and Dortmund, Monsena also more result on Eberkona Ghana, Krobia Kumasia Santi Koroko. For the first time in so many years, here, Sekotoko be progressive. Akona ni makura mo the money zone. CAF Confederations Cup. Enyo monko Bibiani Gold Stars. Ejina namo awo the CAF Champions League. We this Ghana. Yen teams no ebetimi a perform. Serosi penana na time Gold Stars about 3 p.m. against JS Kabylie. After no china 6 p.m. Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko ene Kwara United ready abweni Ghana Nigeria Ghana Algeria. Saying ABC. Ako Romnembwa na Niamandida the farmer can be able call there.
Nyamia dum brako ku abeku oreku et say
I am mommy dean to us yes
na sama fa Joseph Ifana ma
abi make come anu sia na za body aka so
mo dean to us ya na sama koka say
you di me o na o kan unze mo come me kroma me ye de she etia mommy dean abeku ni to us yes What is it? Yeah, movie dia
do a child, me that's
oh so o can be beat ya me a.
Enter me kase. E o kase o come here this year. Can baby me be no.
Uni mo bia na afre na ko. Ti say o mi. Dabi ni me a kempa.
Ntu ya this year.
Uni na uni me ba. Onim de ti am kra din ahodo mi o ze me won fanti din na o brekum din onim de dia
daddy o
enti onim ti bisala me control ba ya na
o papa de free brekum
e kire mase na ni ma ke onim mase ti e kire mase ke onim me mase ya wo me wei ya wo me wei dia
ene brekum
fa brekum e ma na wo me
enu de hia na say o papa ma run down no
be papa ma me
akuna play do be de ye
say
nka punu be to ni na
say pono me dey I want to me am ba me ya di show na hu me say bia cheza say ho no wo hu me ne ma bi ntino o fa me say no lie ba me ya di share parliament na masa iti am me di
pa be we nya wo na me du me mu ma
me antina ya me ma say la ba ka gugu
me de man crofo say kura man ni so no ababa we bi asoro say
na we dey le ma me qualify say metima ba bi dey le ma me kaka de ba ko ba qualify then I'm qualified.
I just you be banana ho.
Ose.
You banana ho.
That there say only baba I am ho. Ko ala di fia ba be kama yi no. Se ba say mo mama hini ne ti ya emma ho. So nya te se sada na dua. En frɛ me kra mpo.
Ne ka promo pa de nka wiase be tinta su kokko agu mu so.
Say.
Na de problem mani. DIABY.
Osura say until I compare assembly man wanya no.
Assembly ya manya nko so.
That's where evidence open. Say ya la compare. Say ya la compare assembly man wanya no. Say ya.
Kwaku.
Amano ne de de.
E mo te na so kwaku. Message na mafa kwanya iso. I will say me ade nyina atebebu municipal assembly MC happy birthday honorable Masood Thomas the grassroots weapon we the unifier oba tebebu nche the solution leader so far said the woman mansin mrante ne maba wa man na waka ombum no honorable yese awrade no twede ampompai bo na ho de ma to aso sa nananom edawase adehye edawase yabo wachi ese moniyo kuna ku anim yesre nyansa awrade makin Solomon no onfa bi ma no mo ho ban emfa maye esane amane bia emparo na sade atebefo akwantuom amantemfo akwantu mansinim nyina ye fa Paul amantem ne so sade kanfo no honorable Masood Thomas happy birthday nyame shapa na to asa ye beta wachi na sade danda wa bio wa aprum no bibia so be come to once again MC Atebebu Amanten happy birthday kwaku.
The birthday why achu birthday oba kuma waye wapani
ye kwaku dia sembia o hene nkasa
na birthday ba ko wa ka wasem nya de lutaken oh dabi
na misro dabi se de o kasa pio
aya na me kra wa kan de o be ka chi mo wie me pio wa kan de o be ka chi mo wie why me pia o ne ade
na de fani
me say okay
na de fe kaso na pia na ne kasa pia se na una head of production so se mu yi obi ABOU ba na okra ne tablet na
adenchi
oba na ogira nche o kasa zio
ken adenchi
zio
abotre
zio
adibu a time ne be so na so
zio
and I be say sa me no na ne wo ha on family hwim nye ni pa to e mre why on fe kwa ma no ne why kwa ma no ne
say ga mesre sa me na malanka mesre nanka me na malanka mesre right, I'm gonna say Sunano Pina, you're breaking it down. Now you're touching it down. Now you're knocking it down. You're not power. I'm not in some more. Do sat it down upon say Yamawa Kwaba. Not the Biaso Ayakama. Now what down softenom. Yamaha Zako Liptenana. It's a letter sitting in a bar. Videos outdoor Baunim. Boy, never look at Zidane. On your Zinedine Zidane. Lebanono. Now we're goalkeeper. Adma Granada. Now on your so woni ni papa che Obaka ne papa Zinedine Zidane efi Algeria as national team obo Edmond France na ne Bonneven Luka Zidane awoye goalkeeper Edmond Granada was se ono de obobo e ama Algeria omo national team ne ebusa se Genesi was it Derby na opeso de Algeria ebe pem e African Cup of Nations enche Petrodra o Morocco na bi biaso timi akama ente se wanya making it clear waswese so obobo Adam Algeria na Nations Cup Petrodra no bi biaso timi akama na Jerome Boateng okay Kevin Prince Boateng ni nua keto na Jerome Boateng at long last at the age of 37 what announcement about as well retire from football no Jerome Boateng let me ubaka second wajai and as for season twame no obodma last popoko no e conference official announcement by yente Jerome Boateng.
Time to move on. I played for a long time for big clubs, for my country. I have learned, won, lost, and grown through it all. Football has given me a lot. Now it's time to move on. Not because I have to, but because I'm ready. I'm grateful for everything. For the team, the fans, the people who carried me. And above all, for my family, my children. They were always there.
And yet Jerome Boateng na nefa Africana so on your board my German national team na mamina achievement no na and then the statistics na at the age of 37 was so retired na Jerome Boateng ni total appearances na 667 games and one play on professional career na also 14 goals as a center back and a 41 assists and what team here now one of the most decorated players or come be what the German national team at the World Cup the football mundial what and what the intercontinental club championship and what you need to buy your first Super Cup what you need to buy your first Champions League and what you need to France Beckenbauer Super Cup what 5 Bundesliga what 9 and a DIABY poker and what 5 it's also playing a Jumaje what Bobby Papa and now the something now Panaria will retire from football and then Jerome Boateng and Mame and Chelsea player and that were suspended so far on my banner for me patcho a doping substance you know I want to be them and I boy no you felt me Kylo Mudrik boy we on board my Ukraine and that there was some bar some pen Mudrik was sitting goal and I saw person what this so swap from football and athletics and you said say and that was so betumrika no me patcho from to some man na muti kakra Chelsea player na o kopemo Ukraine o national team camper o mo ekomano e ban substance na me patcho we e nantwe cells injection and o mo ti kopo no na onim say ban substance and na o me doping tester o run o mo banning from football ama Chelsea across from Brazil Ukrainian Football Association led by Shevchenko na so mo compensate to mo and na Roma Shakhtar Donetsk ni team ni so mo pesi mo na and no play football no some banning the dia or Babe Komrika na o play ni goal and say 2028 Olympic Games on play Ukrainian sprinter or Betumrika Jama Ukraine minor na Opakai some Ricardo ni two papa obepemo Premier League debut game the first game Dima Chelsea na onu the breaking speed recorder na e Premier League na with top speed or 36 1.67 kilometers per hour. And an debut game. Premier League Mrika or 2 Timrika and Diawanano when Mrika to Papa sa football. And Inama Mrika Bena Wow 2 and Timpaina Yefe Mikhailo Moke was in a day or Kwako to Mrika na 2020 Olympic Games. You bonus all 100 meters at the Ama or mere friend Ukraine or 200 meters or 4 by 100. The Biasoya Kama now so far back at Chelsea at the 100 million euros and I didn't buy January 2023 so far suspended and no at the Pami Chamutama na Mami Saman Mtinte or back on Sumitama and so Penwa retire from football na Saman Mtinte and no Olympic Leon pay tribute at my Saman Mtinte before Omo kick off Omo game on Friday night Mami video no na Crofon Bro Pilmon that's why I go Pramano so na all web crowd on the bad boy no and no Urama let's say play Kama and you are Sami Mtinte na video on the bar Oponso Panino all bar Patrol video no na yan chat ya Kwana Crofon no and Saman Mtinte no ma Kama na no dana me be tuja as official retire from air football na retire from football no na and no Olympic Leon I was so pay tribute as so admano na biaso ka merci Big Sam thank you Big Sam and omudamano na biaso atmaye kama no edebaye chamudamamo na Saman Mtinte adin sempi tuja you be say life after football day ana opeye was he already wakana data as on opeso be code I say for a very long time I have wanted to become a coach they say honestly future piano one time the coaching course when the can cry a bit data or brother coach I'm a person kama money channel power Fonseca also opportunity no and example or back a few months ago from month of March and I'm banning no nana on team room Olympic Leon I'm locker room and I'm good news about I'm a Paulo Fonseca team room locker room Olympic Leon after suspension as to ban be here no room locker room no haga go bia and no oja tag out as to my Olympic Leon I'm a piasu to be fine and no adiaba around samasiaba at Yamanema the Masako pra on Thursday na Santos ye training and the man ekopra here na me patom say the right tie and the man ekopra here na so far unko Roma premier training na okokoye me patro a test on Friday na no na nema kwaya test no dem say bell 4 weeks and say no baba and no na so ma Brazil and Tote kola pobe October nema want to emma sa empatro a collapse no and no reporter media me check my medical department our Santos so beto betim piase nema betima papa na ko IG page and no na test screen so no nema ta koto so was say me part of fighting with faith and enthusiasm and no enema and then just around them akoto IG page na mami Messi so far and no otimi team no as you training I'm a player kama nana kuntunkre oni Luis Suarez and Rodrigo de Paul on so my G1 Saka na say atani atangenga pepiamu na mpiano omo enambom emomo nantima biaso ye fe be player kama obetuma jama potuma biafa na enra me patro event me so etimi etoja na Messi a surprise appearance na man surprise appearance ewon patro one wood marketplace enunye event toja on be se Messi anya PM na eho ayedeja eho ayebibia ho na woni ne bani Thiago na na eho ma biaso eye kama na me patro mo chante Messi ne dini edgy papia na mo chante ye Messi ewon patro event place wo down no na so ogene sampa na Messi me pa Charles sign autograph obia nya Messi ne de e was Messi sign autograph so de man na we di jersey aba na we di scarf aba we di muffler aba obia pen autograph ama bia so aye kama na eno e de ba Messi present award na Messi de ofere ade kakra e Messi ne aye fere de enra me pa oye presentation and so there's a winner of the women's 1v1 world crown final and then there's a presentation Messi am a biaswet my camera man UEFA Champions League team of the week and I'm the player of the week in Brazil set titration boy Marcus Rashford and then player of the week na Ukorama me patro team of the week in called my goalkeeper me niti anti-air ruling or no and then me patro goalkeeper of the week and number 2 right back Ekoma Laurentio of Atletico Madrid goalkeeper na Olympic Marseille goalkeeper no and boy no in Belgium or no am patro left back or center pen yenya boy ne fan Lucasen and a Van Dijk or confusion yenya Vanaken and yenya opena yenya Bikayo and yenya Trinkayo and yenya Rashford and a Marcus Thuram and a Hurricane and a little attack no Moreno on said ya 27 Benfica and the tournament for the next 2 years equasi 2027 na FC Porto Moreno aye open at the Champions League na nura uramo Portugal no Portuguese league toga na between FC Porto and team very Rio Ave and na airport na nura urama team event Porto supporters at the attempt and na omu team Morino attempt papa where Judas when you paponi where traitor onu Kawasa Wazupe where Zuku where Tam Kwekwe upa where Juma Porto na no compare more Benfica na fatu team so Roma Portuguese omu classic when toga on the 5th October Estadio de Dragao Porto Benfica and ya Dani Tepesi Penyansi na man Premier League fixtures no ya Juma Emfa Emamo and the early kickoff Merseyside derby and Liverpool Everton and Pomo 2 p.m. Brighton Tottenham Burnley Nottingham Forest West Ham Crystal Palace Wolves Police United Manchester United and Chelsea at 4:30 and Fulham Brentford at 7 p.m. na nyame Pauchina and we are Sunday about 1 p.m. and we are Bournemouth about Newcastle no Sunderland about Aston Villa no Arsenal 3:30 one Man City the apem so no Piazza Kama Mikel Arteta Akasa Bagebra Magalhaes one Erling Haaland so far omo akra channel paso was it and Gebra pay adwuma
no, the defensive part, the contact, the physicality, and when the game has to get to that part, he enjoys it, and that's a big quality to have, and it's very needed with someone early as well that is so physical. You need to have those qualities to be efficient. He's got many qualities. One of them is that he can get up to
I say and the physicalities, you know, a pair of point of an Ellen Hollander. One year money space, so massa with Tiago Perias here. Not the Bram Magalhaes and to pay. No, we know Casa but Mosquera, San Quadano, but Christian Mosquera was San Quadana and justified.
That they presented the opportunity to have him again. No coincidence, as a boy, you know, someone extremely focused, very determined, very clear that he wanted to come here, and he wanted to come here to play. And in his place, I think what he's doing in that position so early, very impressive. Well, first of all,
Sir Christian Mosquera, by impact na yajuma, where second was Arsenal squad for tackles our Premier League this season. So far, on committee NFL bia into mo bonapaso. Now Arsenal our sober reality training center. Na team no so bad training. Ya na me catch us Arsenal team no. Omo bad training gaga. Na life near 2 months. match omo and Empano omo pay training head of Man City gamer Petroga and players arrival sober reality that's reality training center and ye jamu aswadama am a player kama no enter by ye jamo mam Harry Magua so aye interview at in St. Petroga or Casa by the 250th appearances why Manchester United leadership group and a recent struggles club and goals for the future.
An easy one just to go at. I think it's because we're playing something a little bit different to everybody else. For me, it's just become a bit of an easy one to go at when the results don't work. The formation's been fine. Like I said, box to box, we've been pretty comfortable in every game, and tactically we've been comfortable in every game. It's got to be down to the players. The players have got to take the moments. They've got to make the difference in those moments, whether it's a set play or whether it's in a transition or a counter attack, a 3v3, and you've got to make the correct decision. I think this season, the first 4 games, we just haven't done them moments well enough, and like I said, we haven't defended our box well enough in the big moments, and every time the opposing team seems to come near the box, it ends up in the back of the net, which is something that we need to work on. But I think the formation is just an easy one just to...
And you Harry Magua and an 250th game. What ball at the Ama Manchester and I saw from recent struggles. Future Sadio Circle and a group leadership or church him. Now, run your friend Rupin Amorim. I saw Akasa and now Pusana Barras for so Shako and Pusana Barras for Soilan. Now, opening some Piatuga as a so far happy for them. Now, Rasmus Soiland and Bro Honor. Now, we had on them. Now, Omian was answer who sees passes was even Pope. Efra and Timmy McCann said, once the sunny system or no Rupin Amorim and Pessan.
No one, not even the Pope. This is my job. This is my responsibility. This is my life. So I will not change that. But I will change. I will change the system. There will be an evolution. But we need to make all the good steps. And to tell you, if I'm a player and I have a coach that with a lot of pressure, it doesn't matter if it's all around the world, is saying you need to change the system, and I'm going to change in this moment. They will look at me in a different way. I'm doing things my way. Some guys do it in a different way. And to tell you, if he will change. Player, and I have a coach that with a lot of pressure, doesn't matter if it's all around the world, is saying you need to change the system, and I'm going to change in this moment. They will look at me in a different way. I'm doing things my way. Some guys do it in a different way.
Now, there was some contracting and what's it done? People United manager. Now, so far, contact young so and it is on Ghana Council President Morino. Now, United Premier Dantra Mabefa was it being come up here and Consusa. You was so number 1. Was it be only number 1? I was so just fighting for position. Manchester United. Now, we are Taka Sempe. They will say United, not a financial statement. Medempire United. For any cigar, and so far, from excess of 660 million pounds. You have to come off to Balipa, between Etnapa, on Betwell Fadinapa 2026. I'm a big fire camera. No Roma, Benjamin Chesco, and I'll be playing some Profotica. No, pay on the front so far, adaptate, on opinion, the job is so pressure. Opinion can go for ourselves. No, pay I am professional, why I am perfectionist, or my best fire cover, or Gidema passing game no Papa, and then we'll be trying to be a camera, and now go back to your bar, if you get to your bar. Now, Brian Bilmo, was seeing the teammate for United, the staff of United, if your currency be a lovely pepper, not okay, was sitting at Pepe, and so the people of Manchester United currently. Now, what about my great, some of the family be, not be so great. Now, Brian Bilmo said, I just said, or representing the country, one of the biggest clubs of who play for Cameroon. I just said Manchester supporters, but they are United Jesse, Ashisha Homo, Naniate Papa, Nalik Vortamante, and the Busan City, a Premier League player of all time. That's why I was say Steven Gerrard.
2002. So it's hard, like to.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. So like for me, when I was growing up, like Ronaldo in Man United was amazing.
Yeah.
But maybe Steven Gerrard or something.
Wow. What about Steven Gerrard? Did you like commitment?
Yeah, like to be honest, I always played like in FIFA, and he had amazing shot. For me, when I was I like players which are like with full intensity and like shooting and will do it, and I think.
And you Newcastle United almost strike a Nick Vortamade and I would say so Steve G and then the Premier League player of all time. Now, man, Liverpool and no training. I'm ahead of Mr. Derby. Now, I'm last training section. Our Asa training center. Now, I'm preparing the guy Kama. Now, I'm Liverpool Tama. Not play some training. No, the man who train and away I can't test now. Now, I'm preparing with now the guy Kama. Now, the Piasso as a not be prepared. I'm a Piasso fine. And no answer. Tower Yam and Jamama. Now, Mamma Chelsea Palmer. Now, Chelsea training this way Kama. And no Copa. A bra electrical Palmer to buy it. Training, not be now, I'm trying to Chelsea training now. Now, the Piasso Kama. I'm video now. Now, young Cabra. Or more Empire of Mutima. Now, I'm trying Alejandro Canacho. That's what Barrow prepared. Let me Piasso Kama. Yeah. So many operas. Only you make it tell you that. Or my red zone people not and then to this way and training Chelsea. I'm seeing the change of Antamamo. Now the part of my training in Aso. Now I'm near to my mama and so my rescue. I said, I'm pioneer family and home Canacho. One in the past 17 come on. You are Pisano. I said, no, just one chance here. Sign of Barry and Tay, a very young player. But former 80. Now, David Sean, you come up here. Answer. No, come on, Pioneer. With from National João Pedro, that was the first title. They are amazing and not if you fight class workers. They saw person will keep going. Let Piasso come and Chelsea. And you're doing day. Now, person opportunity now. João Pedro's opportunity to buy it. Now, I was sent to Tutumika. Now, Opefa, our Chelsea. Manu Romo Germany, Mami Fissers and all. Oh, Bundesliga. Now, you're Juma. Urama Osborne. Boss Mines, all fine. And you're 130. Humped. And you're 130 of your Evan Bamunchin, and you're one Frankfurt Union Berlin, Liverpool St. Martin Gladbach, and Dortmund Fußball, and Switchina, and Diaba, not the Patron, and your Dwowich, and Fama, and so Corona, and Friday and football, Stuka, and Atchison, Paul, and Paul Cameron, or Antoine, and your boy now, your friend Demirovic, and your two Atletici, and Matison, your friend Stuka, and some our canoes, so at the Bible Caro, at the Amastuka, that watches St. Paul, Paul H. and Japa, your church, and Tama, Now, I'm with her, the Asa Petuka, and Tino, to me a training Bamunchin, or Mehofiha, players from outer injured, or Mutin Sakai, Roma Yawata, Bronze, Oza, Kaba, Poki Machida, Valentin Gandhi, and Roma Shama Musella, Alfonso Dogges, Sasha Stanison, and I Rocky Aito, or more air outer, or into MOB, not Rome Olympic Lyon, that's on J, Olympic Lyon, Eka on J, Kapakwa, or Musu N20, and your results in Toga, yet Roma Olympic Letuga, a Podri Piama, and not a foreign best way Bonnie, lost a Bonnie, or Paris and Postava, or Set a Botulu, and now Roma, the Patron and Marcel Poppy Angel, low classic, the Petuga 645, the Piasso to my camera, and Adia Tosada, and a Camu Paco, let's say Anote, Okopima 7 minute boiler, your family Patron and Cucho, at Tuatina, and Sana Bada Rimero, and on a task of feel like Kaka, the Piasso come on Anthony, before to take care, the Patron Anthony Evramo, the Action Sampa Kaka, Nelson Piat, Pika, but Gauka Patin, Sophia, Anthony Manu Poke, the one for Tottenham, and Rob Isco, also to a bra, what it watches the Pimon, and was scheduled, the entire stadium, and an ovation, almost sorry, now, supporting us all, that was in speedy recovery. And we are Anthony, and Pastor Roman Alaco Suarez Isco, and you judge that's what I said. Mame La Liga Fishes, never get Roman Girona, and the post of Luna, or Paul Lebente, Real Madrid 215, or Espanyol, Deportivo Alaves, and Posemia, Villarreal, Sasuna, Valencia, Ballet Club, and we are 7 p.m. Uterrain Vallecano Salta, Mallorca, Let's Oche, we are Oviedo, and a passa at Tefe, Ocha 7 p.m. and a passa again to go. Madrid Palena, Alonso, Confederation, Toboge, or Superman Somini, against Espanyol, the Jude, and Papa, after some kind of shoulder operation on Jude Palena, and bring us 4 minutes of ball against Espanyol. No more Jamisa and Bar and left wing positioner. Vini Junior won 2 goals. And that's also competing. And we are Alonso and this is to that. There's a left wing position. And open. Vini Junior won 2 goals. Wow, Mbappé for no credit. No one shall celebrate. Now, what's on consideration of best system? Out there, Jude Palema, Bana, and also system of best with Chaco. And 4-2-2-2 formation. 4-2-2-2. And pass out Franco Mastantuano. In the place of a play. No method, you know. African Pelham, Chuamine, Valverde, and Atapule. The best coming out, never and traditional. So, squad in the pattern. When the people of 124 days, since I ended, one round, not almost squad for a match. First time and Alonso, that's what I know. Now, Urama Liga, Quantum, offensive chanter, Ramon Asensio died. Urama Jesus had a fast, and Ramon Asensio, doing the man, Asensio died. Or the case now from a competition committee, and the violence committee, as a side of Motivational, and look at Deba. Now, Urama Neger, and the case in the panel, and we told us at the panel, Jack Monty, just at the papa, not when you corrupt or send them prayer, and SS and catch judge. Now, I just so far, Sancham and Troll, and Roman Troll. Now, my patron Pedri, that's what I'm for my patron. Yeah, a photo event. Now, I'm for promotion event. Now, promotion event. And I pay to do a man video in there, or Pia vessel in the trap picture, or Pia vessel on the Pedri, and the trap picture, and that's what you have to now, Pedri, picture that you can't talk about. Also, sugar. Now, why I said, check glasses. The glasses celebration. No, I tell you, what's in the papa? Into a piano shop, no papa acting in China, no papa on the side, but piano or family. Almost so, piano check glasses. No, and we'll take a decision. So, sugar. And what's that? Where's our side? Because and we'll build the family glasses. And we'll share. And then someone to get this decision. The papa opponent. What's the I was it? I am Van Dyke. Was it Van Dyke? Was it? Who is Kuno? Not for the pen. Was it Diamond? That's why you're bigger and stronger. And so passionate. And when someone else will say, I'm proud and debut game. Our Barcelona team and Abram will send our passer Jesse. And I remember piano to watch it. And then I know that's why I come at Yaman and Yaja. And you're there against our Tefe. Boy, your friend Rafinha. Or Beverly game of 150. At Barcelona. And Pastor so far. When Carol Barcelona plays or my more games. Arsenal. Mark-André Testegen. We're both 22 games. Frank Young. Up 1262. Pedri 12-7. And I won that Arojo. 178. Frank Torres 163. Gabby 155. Lewandowski 151. Sese also number 150. Now so far, probably the 5th highest scorer among Brazilians. Among Barcelona. Open Brazilian players. So far, we took the 7 goals. And watch them. We're going to Rivaldo. The extra 130. Name 105. Evaristo. Extra 105. Bonantino. Extra the 94 and watching 57. One probably the fifth highest scorer of Brazil. I watch him go at the moment and at the Eba. Now, Urama positive news about from Gavi. Jana what you will go to the line. Yes, say I did one thing you only do. I must say to no person play Gavi in the Emma so I no air report good news. It's no Eba. Now, charity man and then Petroga out Nigeria. Miss Patrol, Barcelona legend and African legend and the Bossa charity man. A charitable initiative to raise awareness about empowering girls and supporting social programs. The prominent names that participate in Barcelona, Bonantino, Puyol, Saviola, Sasso, and Roma, Valiente, and Navarro on Poverty Race legend of Africa. You can have Cheche Okocha, Wankuka, Alexander Song Mafe, also Africa, and Sayo Ayakama, and Edema Frankie, Barcelona Social Musa, 18 and negotiated, Roma Ecoca, and Chamba with Agreement. No, I was at Amapasa, no Piasu IFI, Deco, Samasa return to the Spotify company. I had Tabasu Walla Porta Management, or we have Omo, and that's all perfect, not economic problems after COVID, or more I so very good, and the boss I am, or more I so very company. I'm part of the project, I'm not focusing on my end. I'm a brand commenter, I'm a some brand Robert Lewandowski, renew what Devo said, Lewandowski situation is different. We're important player, then edge into a second career year by year. Say, Boya will be not the following year. Lewandowski, I would desire any personal feeling so betting me up on permanent to a swap Juma, as so at the Amawamo, and some of Pindia Tuga, yet Jam was saying, Bassa Eddie, so once a Bassa, for defensive style of football, as the flick pen on Bobaso, Wama game na say affair, Bassa attacking football, Wama no matter them, Bassa game na affair, and no at their Basseri A, and one game back to Jam, Neleche, at Toma Kaglaru Cacho, Ebeshomo A2-1, and we are resources to Andra Belotti, and it's 2 goals now, Manifestas and no Ron Polonia, Genua, Helen Ferrone, Patuvi, no Roma Utilisi, Pomelan, na Urama Pacho, Lazio, Roma Cremonese, Bopama, Torino, Atalanta, Fiorentina, Como, na Inter, Bossasiolo, and no Edjawa, yet Anna Sad, Ukorama, 6 p.m. or against Riyadh, and no game, Ronaldo, Team Anna Sad, or Mopapo Inter Miami, and agree 11:30, or Bagan DC United, and so games are Petrogan, yet the Emma Mojumajan, so Mamma Forward Electric Championship, medal table, Mamma and Famamo, not men from Rana, not me Pacho Roma, so far, America 80 kind, now America more total medals of 17, or more gold 11, or more silver 3, and more bronze as well 3, Kenya at the second, now Kenya with total medals of 4, or more Pacho 7, total medals of 7, or more gold 4, or more silver 1, or more bronze 2, and now Urama Canada at the 10, or more total medals of 3, Nina a gold medals, now Urama 4th position, as you Spain, now Spain a total medals of 3, gold A2, and a bronze A1, and a Cofita, a Portugal, or more total medals of 2, and a gold, and a Urama almost Ensaka, and a Jamaica for or more gold medal 1, and no Editao, no more medals 8, or more gold 1, or more silver 4, and more bronze 3, and no Editao, Yadimam Yina so, na Yamfa and Sama Dua, your Bob Bono and Ne Anopai, now what the latest championship day 8, schedules and a tasso, Yadimam 7 p.m., and no Pacho activities out to Betuga, now and then a men's 4 by 400 meters relay heat, Pepper 7:35, and no at 10, women's 4 by 400 meters relay heat, and so 8 p.m., and Pepper so, no Piasu at me Ayakama, and a man 5,000 meters fana, and also a Petuga, and a man 800 meters fana, and also a Pepper so, notable ones, and my G at Jamal, then national Sama Dua, your Bob Banu, I'm on Insemo, a Brian breaking it down, touching it down, I'm knocking it down, and chamu yompono yemfa enswana international ABOU DIABY any team for the Kenya entwas emamo
udara u game na be kozen
Arsenal ne City dem o ye be wini
mo be sure be sen
score line there mintimi unpredictable
but mo be wini
by be wini
sa to be bia de dem
na mo na mo tata William Saliba no
oh there baby give us the records of measure 7
City be share Arsenal
7 yeah
man dey also ba adwuma
sa obe
we ye papa ne ba
okay
me producer no yeah holiday come there
adabi
what was until catch us man
oh one no be adwuma
City Gilbert do I ma Arsenal bufua I have a bomb for
but Saliba issue ne there o Saliba ball no ball ne bibi onam na wayera
sir the agent now calling for emergency meeting with Arsenal
yeah
Madrid for air tata so a big fish for 2026
kin akwa no ni ball Saliba no ne ball no ball no o next summer like is a center backs in you know Rudy Gani Alaba and where Saliba ball no ball ne baby onam na wayera
na munya ne konata
baby Saliba nam no
wayera
why kin na we Madrid do azme Arsenal asim wo continue we Real Madrid o se me Arsenal kin azim wo continue we Saliba wayera baby onam no trophy jail crowd ho be anything mama de oba wanje crowd no
and am for be bosi
semo ye dey
Arsenal supporters omo abamobru omo ayira nyina afi omo beba fie
mate mera so we say shia why honorable Luther Nana ya Boache
Nana Pia
you want to why you are why
say okay sabi me tran chan
very patch of the shop why we you are
obi sin kan to so be chaw ai ciao
me dana se paze wa dweme ho but am no so ye mre du a o ze zire mi swa
ebenya ba usa
I feel about 21 years it ya bote we do ana my way na me ko why ti nya bote
say you nipa FIFA okodi no onya yi o FIFA
Franga Mankwa FIFA me so na me na di na me butu aze na la me swa lo pe fa chemi o la da na o bosa o na wa bosa me ze na no owura ne 30s me so me ndu onya bote
where wa hini age ala
oh yeah
ana radio age
o ma me nyem edwuma
na age we dia usu nu 30
ke ba to la wo me
and am say where ahini age ana say radio age
ona wo me ana
nana
pa to la wo me
zue
o da wo la wo me
zue
ma me nyem edwuma
do ahini no edin be
again do ma me nyem edwuma na
be di hina edin be na be ma
ya wi yenka okuku yi
nana abanze ja
ko ma me nyem edwuma Honorable Monday and Tazas and I guess they're called former Luther Giza Wajan and also Timmy Aboy Juman. Special happy birthday. We have a special request for Maminia Amwako Hene. Or see a queer farmer ne Baba friend Mirabel Nana Ajua Amwakon or Wanichema at Adventist Preparatory School APS Ewo Kwaum Koko na azini o mame abusuani nyina na wow papa miami nipa amwako hene NSA enko emfa emma na nyame hia papa na nyina be penyimpa na bibia anko ye kama pa emfa ma so Mirabel ne yino nyina be penyimpa ma papa nkasa bre go baby girls no mususase aya na bibia akọ kama pa but as ye we a na ye de o ha nyina be penyimpa na bibia ende da ye kama so emfa ma na fi special one so ko emfa ma tag man no oh you serious rough tag man ne yuru wani chema tag ezo baba obujuma wo apofo miami executive producer Benas NSC ne romu kama pa so entimi enfama na bibia ended the ye kama so enfama right so the enu menya but this quichi because them say gisi wura hansa na wetin beso ya na ma hwena abon cricket mi ere ama messages no ma number na ye momode enkenkan entimi emfa amount no ujidi is a big match is every weekend send be siako on your Facebook page you know honorable Abedi Kwara Sukuma say wishing Gold Stars all the best of luck in today's CAF Champions League game but come tomorrow at Anfield we Liverpoolians will beat Everton by 3 goals to Liverpool Gold Stars will never walk alone. I to Mama Soldier of Kwara so Mr. Dai of TK Micro Credit Service at Boshen Pedro Amodini Cruz. The Best Sports Show is live from Indianapolis Kumasi Town of so Kesman Junction the main location Kwame Blake today. Good morning, I watch you live from Akima Chance. My regards and to my wife, Jennifer, update on FC Barcelona news. The Rona when you offer Icon Senior. Good morning, big man. You are doing a great job. God bless you. Galatasaray is the best team forever in the world. Big greetings to my home people. No, yet you're not so Ramo. Kwame Asumge. Good morning. I'm watching you live from Takwa Bogri Krum by DJ Kwiku Asumge United Man United Fire Mojishiro Kwaku Yesu. Good morning. The finest sponsor is airborne and Afibra Bible. Good morning, Fakye Sports. I trust you guys are doing well. We are doing well. Fakye Sports, you guys are doing fantastic, great job for the nationwide. Keep up the good work. And Real Madrid will win over Espanyol this weekend. Hashtag Hala Madrid. I'm Bra Bible inside Shama. Greetings to you and the entire crew, especially Ricardo Vaz said also Rahman Eza Fakye Weekend Sport. Good timing with more fire. Greetings to my guy Habib Mohammed and the man himself Abu Diaby. Yada say Paul A. Brown. Good morning, Abu. Keep up the good work. And Jennifer Godwin. Now Jennifer more update from Hala Madrid. Bright Kane. Liverpool is winning today. Liverpool never walk alone. Starboy watching the show live and clear at Afumbim Airport. And I Sean Babs. The morning breakdown is on fire. I hope there won't be any penalty for Madrid today. Vesca FC Barcelona. What's the sorrow? Today is my darling club Chelsea. Today my darling club Chelsea. We will beat Man United left and right. Akable. Nadia also watch you live from Akim. I can't say update me on Barcelona news. Greetings to all Barca fans inside Akima. Can't say Bantama Queen single. Good morning, Odeba Ebabe Ramuna. Obon in Sebsa Abdul Rahman Dawood Nisebi Nidia Abu. Please, I want to greet Fakye Sport and Liverpool fan Abdul Rahman. Wedlin Center, Konongu Zongo. Yorebe Nicolas Kinkojo Pra. Niganozi Nicolas from Tadiabu. Arsenal will beat Man City Wototo. Kwajo Safi. Nidianozi Alo. Good morning, Afe Tito Helal. Good morning, Nico. Yana Prince Kizito. Good morning, Oduramo. Yana Skylin Blinks. Good morning, Onosono. The Ebaye. Nana Yao Sika. Good morning, Onosono. Ebo mo de ba Baby Ramu Ewanum to the Anomanembra. Weekend on Manchester Nichols and Parkwasi Fakye. Good morning, Abu. I'm watching you sports show live inside Gonodoben from Sir Bobo. I know you're the by a great Animo. Good morning, Fakye Sport. You are live inside Half a Scene. And also you're the also Eduramu Boateng of Fair Isaac. I'm watching you live from Asante Mampo. Greetings to Honorable Luther. And I'm next season team supporters. The also dear bear Ebwa man the year party. My back in carry my weekend the big matches. Manchester United, Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal, Real Madrid, Espanyol, and our few other matches are everyone no saying NBC call. Yeah, they're okay. Mbappé, the Ake to us with their money. WhatsApp line on 0207543637. Yeah, ba the Ake dia. Yeah, the bill media man we ba sis ya.
They wanted an atmosphere, a Champions League atmosphere. They created that. But Obi creating in a way, Yabomu per Balate ba atmosphere ne mobo nibi. There are games are intimidating venue no. Ebe play significant role at the amount. But when you are playing against team or you're well determined, or you're poised for action, a club that defy all odds, Echo Santiago Bernabeu, Echo Real Madrid. I'm sorry, Bilbao enye baby na Arsenal ebebu. That gave me that strong conviction. Say Arsenal because kunya results. Lo and behold, they were able to put a stunning performance. A quality team, a team. Every day we keep on saying, say ball no. Operate the first 11 started. A corner mo yedene dem awa. Omo I will call it on them from bench no. What impact Enomunya ewo game? And as a matter of fact, Andrew watching the Arsenal game gave me another assurance to say, so we Arsenal ni sees we boy we na Mikel Arteta anje any major silverware. But come when me campaign na me sha say da no. Ye nyina ye nye bi say na ye be fofom. Announce ye be call UK for no. No mama ye visa me yakọ. Emirate akoka kire Arsenal penny for say Mikel Arteta ntimi nya aduma na ye nyina ye fa nan engu kwan so ne yenko. Because quality na Arsenal ewo omo first 11 and omo bench. Now Thierry Henry after the game, I can't say be actually said or who they said the Arsenal baby omo gina sisi you know. Let me quote him. It's a must this year to win something. It's a must. You can't hide. The other side, you know, why explaining into details. So watching the game, who Arsenal lineup, any quality and what Arsenal bench, he got to understand that there was no way Bilbao ebe Arsenal ako. Okono ye de no substitutions ateta ye no. Omo the bar park no ebe se game. That is the hallmark of a good team and a quality coach. So you call upon your bench. Depth now or bench will come into your rescue, and exactly at your friend said Trossard and Martinelli to think that Martinelli see Park the first touch at the night was the opener for club and friends at Arsenal before say later on Trossard Bilbao have listened to Valverde after the game how Omo compose almost even if so Arsenal they will be able to protect Omo back line but the account has a dear back Arsenal most of the times Omo gamer there is a fear factor in them. Let's avoid defeat. Indeed, yes, Rose throw in the men out front. But then I saw a different Mikel Arteta who had courage and charisma, determination, and there was me a Buama club Nenya results. And I wasn't so surprised. Say we had MON-FRI results. No, we need to say Arsenal, let's encourage them and tell them say, to think that Mikel Arteta Juma why if it last season 2023-2024 in terms of points accumulation in Champions League, there is no club who win more points, 35 points, and Arsenal are from 2023-24 season so all massive points winning and our points so any other club near Busasa Nimbia Wajibi. Now the only idea team there can say Madrid echo semi-finals. I think Arsenal need to up on game Krabi, and if they're able to do that, Pia are there now for this zero Man City for the tour, the deal or champions of Europe, you will never sing this, no. Maybe in your season, you know, Arsenal, and you'll be good game from Arteta and the boys. PS Arsenal Enya results are managing going away trashing. Yes, Arsenal has trashing Arsenal. Yes, or Arsenal.
Arsenal has. Now last time we
so as the says I'm about to league in Africa 3 years ago. Arsenal na check.
Abi 3 years
Arsenal they are check. Arsenal they are check. But I said it here, say I have that strong belief. Say Arsenal Bilbao for 10 years and not Bilbao Emma into main.
Alright, some of my quaba be made a badge, my dear Kessiano. So, here also Tima Yabojma, Mania Kuye Kama pray to me, Eddie Emma on Tuzono, who are Quina, so about the Nadwaj in China by in a form of text message about Yabrena Yakin kind of Kama Paidi Ama 02075437 or call you on Facebook page you are or to Quebec in kind weekend matches on CNBC call. Good morning. My name is Mumuni Hala Madrid. Good morning, Nabu. My name is Haruna from Asaman Kesi in the eastern region of Ghana. I have not seen you guys wearing Barcelona JC before since I started watching you. Why do you hate Barcelona like that? Hey, man, Barcelona JC intimate town. Chabai. Yes, I'll let you.
I need you for brave. Have
you said it?
Yeah, need you for brave or the buyer.
He doesn't win.
So we have fun at the break.
As in with the power. Yeah, Barcelona JC dear time Barcelona.
Just now, I should have fun at the brain to a brave bastard.
And no. Fakye Sports, thanks for the wonderful and a fantastic weekend edition. We wish BBN goal stars a maximum 3 points. KTI Kuntana say, and for every great man is seriously not the end of his life. Chelsea if we fall once, twice, or even 10 times, we will surely rise 100 times. Today, Man United should watch out. We are coming all out. KTI from Continental say, good morning, Fakye Sports. Please, I'm Isaac at Upon Valley, Wasa, Amenfi East, Western Region. I love listening to you each and every day. Keep the fire burning. Greetings to my family at Brekum, Ayimo, Mate, Omojo Sopa. Hi, good morning, Fakye Sport. I'm George watching live from Wasa, Atubiasi, inside a Japaye Enterprise. More update on Real Madrid, Luther, Amawenya, Dodona. Good morning, I'm a Backman. Watch you live from Tamale. Congratulations to UDS for making it to the knockout stage in the ongoing World University competition in China. More update on that. University of Development Studies, UDS dismantle MON-FRI, University of Spain, to a 4-1 defeat to secure qualification to the quarterfinal of the World University Games in China. Congratulations to UDS. It seems that games in also me follow from underground. That is the Premier League players in Okra be bring. Yeah,
they are doing so.
Nyantechi from Kumasi Town also. Rashford was my best man for yesterday's match. And I was also good morning, Nabu. Madrid should forget about Saliba. There's no way Arsenal will say him. Arsenal is not like Arsene Wenger's time. Wish Kotoko and Arsenal best of luck from Pablo. Just so Bessia say, Tim out there, everybody Dion Comona. Mumuti Mumonton, Muzumu Hieska. The Zaz common do. Yebo Bibi Bibi Aboko there.
Alhamdulillah, I had my hotel so here.
There's more near my cause.
Kakra, no, but my catcher say, me here we pa and one ever bore me, but Kakra, that's a team comedian.
Mate, you can
cry.
Yeah, we can incline the attention in Nano. Best switch alcohol.
If you go start
in a year, not we can games and crying there. Obey the
Quench for no pray. Now, I mean, Quarasi, our bicycle full crew, or Ottoman Castle, when you shall phone it on television sets, nature, commercial show, the Kamakamati Quarasi. Only quality, master quality of quality fashion, which I'm on the prime GDC BBI fine. Now, when you are Crobia Santimes is out in and catch it.
Crobia, around
Crobia Santimes of Kumasi FM. On a simple man. Not simple, they may be a catch a simple, and also, on 1 year, Bonibia, simple, okay. But I ran 10 on friend Crobia Santimes in all. And when I do, we are saying friends, so some call Wafa. So we need your Wafa one. And I'm saying, no Crobiano. I will be before.
But not only is my friend a prof.
I didn't prof.
It's not only did I have a friend a professor. I mean, Crobiano, video at times. I can answer. Person may hardly be pretty. I tell you what friend up and a chill. My friend, no road was what could just call police. To what friend up and a chill. Yes, I I'm saying, or no only team you could just call police. Girl, IGP, you know, I made an answer. As I call police, don't say, or no Crobia. And you might be named fast a boy and who crew. Now, hey, would you to finish 3 days to me on that? I'll be our Crobia. Then Crobia there. No, I call press conference where I can't get to create press conference. Central for fruit, must say, trip or no Crobian account. To create central for meeting on Crown Quan and Fro. And when you catch it, because I must have agenda, I will be. And then Crobian cried to be a crash as a Black Stars or what to a crash. So that say more Bobo or Bobo Mamu now calling other teams. I find guess now when the Crobian I find or count some giant from fetching them. Musem, now, I mean, just sure say. Last time team bomb match, no players no bomb match, no meet a breach bomb match. Yeah, bowl league match with Kruma. A crash posted him has a bomb match, not as a blaster as a bomb match, the same back. So how is that possible? On the men in the home in it. That could mean the whole time. But simple dear. On simple on you or deadly. What to be not to lose if you read to. If you run so the diamond high, but Oshia tenants to be that. Tenant and they see.
I just see David. After that, we don't team. Well, two Krobia. And we are kitty no two no. The Krobia and Timothy president.
AK Prof.
Hey, oh, yeah, the way you crew and to Quatrandian and draw Wakano. Now we entertain home. A human and Casa of any. My every didn't come away na Krobia the Minian Hombre. Well, we didn't come out. Someone. And then weekend in tea, weekend say Manchester na be bring cause but look at any stories no or catch say our very own or more my idea but in him saying if we have Jerome Boateng I call off after an incredible career as a professional footballer. Over 667 or so games, 9 German Bundesliga titles, 2 UEFA Champions League trophies, 1 Mundial, that is the World Cup, DIABY Poker, no GGBR. He's one of the players untime money and share the greatest defenders are agrono spectre or deserve. And I think that at their German football, when it comes to club side and the national team, player be no or they or they man the club or they man football loving fan people who love association football or trooping in their numbers. Echo Park so Echo support 2 teams. Nothing that this man on your screen, Jerome Boateng, offers any money Edema Bayern Munchen, Edema the diamond shop of German national team. Look at him, 14 goals scored, 41 assists, World Cup, Intercontinental Club Championship 2. That is the FIFA Club World Cup no.
Yeah.
You see, Team Bakopena was our trophy into or GNU to UEFA Super Cup 2, Champions League 2, and then Beckenbauer Cup, and also Unyam, any other. So clearly tells you say the modern bono and so any else say your boat na baso. And I think that and let's say what tenants no one casa actually a modern boy what bo na uhuni ho say baby ojina sisi soon pe ne mumuni paduana yemre ontime to aso bi man. I think that Abranti and the Jerome Boateng abon homodin I was saying your boat na baso. Let's wish him the very best of luck. Life after football and Yema our very own Boateng ebetimi offer life after football. Meaning say adia among for the back in Barcelona ne Bayern.
Messi said
Meaning say no for the back in but aside that he has had an incredible journey as a professional footballer and that's what we're calling the offer. I say your boat na Barcelona wishing the very best of luck life after football. Say Anyama Bekuye Ediama Jerome Boateng. Opening just brushing comment on that. If you know, you may din come na yenche matches are ebeba sunu ebedi mun come we na time kakra then other stories we'll touch on it. Now in the Premier League there are so many games. I didn't call me as well. I want to talk before so do I mean you I'm confused. Why are you confused? Why are you confused? The eba no unima. Why are you confused? Why are you confused? But Premier League matches be played down at ABOU. So there is an early kickoff coming up. 11:30 Ghana time, 12:30 or UK or more time. No Merseyside derby no ABOU. So now the Merseyside derby is one particular fixture. Say a ball league on the Premier League. Now say you drew South fixture. It comes with a lot of dynamics and you might be a watch. But this time around, Merseyside derby way to me, I think that enya and Niemana yesha Merseyside derby you who a woman no for the first time in so many years. This Merseyside derby you who sa Niemana a woman. Kwakwedi entina ye kobo Merseyside derby I have second thought say abufuo yetwa ya creative scene and tokwane niema yehu ewo side me no ntina na no ye board the Manchester derby ni wie ya na former players ni before say enye derby ene ye hwe because derby there should be something about say derby match ene ya hwe no anya hwe no e o say obi provoke obi e o say obi push obi e o say obi cut tackle me who say yes eye derby City na ye wo mu we e kire say ono na City no eye ne dia and as a matter of fact say your bomb Manchester derby we not 90 minutes ya who yellow card it will clearly tells you one thing say and what they want e wo form and until na no ye hwe Manchester derby na say answer because ene e ya den ya yellow card dey ebi beba okwaku di aggression anyhow enkofo pushing enkofo amanfo hackle enkofo no I'm tempted to believe say you who say na no okay reason e di ntia yenka bi nhyiemu na no de ya na Diego Jota ene ninua Andre Silva ekoshia omunkwanhia wu yenkae Liverpool abusuaku ne yawo yenkae Jota abusua ene fans a omudo de wo Jota yenkae omo yawo but after say Jota ekoshia ne nkwanhia wu ni efree mo enema bebre ene course football loving fans enkofo omo ka bi wum ewa agronum across the globe obia paying tribute edema Liverpool. Now during those moments, you know, you Liverpool and I say Everton for you nimse and common Liverpool anchor. But at Renchem at all Liverpool disaster at all Liverpool, Everton did not only send condolences. Everton and fan messages keke and a coin name Everton issue concern. Everton make key appearance. Everton echo Liverpool. David William Moyes a manager for Everton. Oni better or striker edema Everton. Omukwa yi. Kweku kwebe so no mo fa so ekwa yi no. They went there, try everything to make sure say omo no. Eniema na akoso ewo Liverpool abusuaku no mo. Omo so bekwa akọ catch mo say ye nua mo ene ye mo. Ye jitum say ohaw anase oyenne ato abusua no. Ye intimate na ho nka say message keke ene ye de eba nemom we are here to show your support. We are here to mourn with you. We are here to say atoyanchem na aba no ye kam ho. And it's a production Ababuamia, Obehu Beto, striker for Everton, any manager, any Everton penny for Nibia, Omukuta, Omu Flowers, any near man, Omude Echo, Liverpool for Honor Catcher, say, Ye come home, ye termochi. We stand by you people at this trying moment. Now, manager friends and slop, Andra, ahead of the Merseyside derby, I can say me, in our hour of need, Everton reached out and stood with us. Coach, and they say, time now, no mu here and comfort, say, Omu no mu be soon. Abu here and comfort to comfort them. Everton came to their need and make sure say omo no omo any soon ye. Omo kan omo ho e mo mu ja Jota any ni nia ne kwan. And this obi ye bibi e ma wo say ye say a friend in need is a friend indeed. So obi okwa ahohiahiam na bibi say otime ba boa any wusu a eduru time a we fra ahohiahiam na anije e ba kakra kwaku you cannot just say ebia wo obi a wo ungrateful and I would de abufuo ene sa rivalry near man ebeba. I believe say football loving fans sometimes omoba ebedru level bi a omutimi ye ende maybe but with gesture na Everton show during Jota ni wo no gives me that confidence say eye den yan derby match you be hu 1 or 2 shenanigans bi but en yet say the previous years no na ye hu say amanfo ko na ye di atem na ye toto niema na ye twa na ye say there will be that sort of as a cordial relationship ne kakra now production ya there with this picture. This is Merseyside derby. How uncle for heckle for, but I'm tempted to believe that and let me who saw there no match. Sure. That's what I'm saying. Say I am tempted to believe say me who saw and yeah, but never go kakra because of how Everton and money with Liverpool and yes, you know the Liverpool fans, Liverpool abusuaku players no will remember sadness and as it was just July. And I didn't see it. In the Sunday party team, no every morning. Forget of rivalry in the woman. There are some times I will say a day rivalry, no a twinje. You show friendship, kakra. You show and you are not kakra. You can go back now. You're picking out better. Can say me say the entire Jota a free man. Sana Everton Nibia enquire or no better no better. And that was screen so. Time or no better. So when I signed for Everton, he was the first guy who tested me and said, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. If you need anything on the city, everything I can help you. Just give me a shout. I say, I sign Emma Everton. And the first player, not even Everton players, no. I send in a message. Catch up. Say, city now wabamuno. So we here be a woman at any point. Just reach out to me. I am there to lay a helping hand to you. And it tells you how good, how close, not better any Jota aye. The reason in here, Everton for Nanko be unquay in part or no dear or call a year echo boy MLB. I think that and then Ebema you have a very interesting match. Ebeba so ever for the Prime Minister. Last time he didn't come over her culture say Merseyside no closeness a war muntem. We explain how a free and we are not at the buy ebeya crafwa am I rivalry na akosro now let ye nim komo and from far game no kakra now kwaku matie am slot and a matie ne nkomo a wadi e de afa match na eba so. Now as a matter of a Liverpool team back one 5 matches into the new season, that includes the Champions League match or ball against Atletico Madrid. A choir of first winning some matches nina will be happy with them, including Manchester supporters.
Yeah.
We've seen pundits and bookmakers or more Liverpool choir or winning matches no time and season ABOU and adu mfimfia as a name more general. That is how you maneuver your way to get those results. But yeah, starting league, sir. I heard former players the back say young kind of cringe Liverpool. They should be finishing and I said they should be placing our mate our table no more. And so say Liverpool at that sort. But Oppo sometimes in a hard way, champions, that is how you grind to get the results. So about 5 matches now, 5 games you need late minute before say ube win and the pressure about team no so. And man amount for started doubting qualities are team no opposing. And me te Pep Guardiola na sem say na down for Mikel Arteta eji league na nkofo beka say isika say am slot eji nkofo beka say isika ono Pep no so obi obeji bi obi invest ono nko anaji a amanfo kan nsem bibiri omo maka na ji obi anka ho but say no omo obi ate say so obi aji league na eyesika. Man City are not doing anything differently from anybody. They are also spending just like any other team. Liverpool are spending so much. I'm slot before a team. And the first season, one spending. And Federico Chiesa mepe and what nearby. But in the second season, Kweku Omo and a British record signing. As a breaky because of Florian Wirtz. And was signed Ejai, a sign for Alexander Isak. So to 2 top quality signings in terms of money. Sikake say must spend no monko Iketike mu Miles Kekich Jerome Boateng so it tells you signings at Liverpool are this time 2 years people expect a lot from you. Yatona haka several times to say nipa yare or kwaku Liverpool ne de omanka sebe ball na mutu. We will get there. Kwaku game to think that Liverpool in their last 30 matches out of 32 games are omabo against Everton ninyina omawini. Liverpool undefeated in their last 30 out of 32 games or mabo against Everton. The best side David results they call at the moment. In terms of all competition, Liverpool 35 out of 38 games are mabo. Liverpool more than swap or making sure say defeat and confirm such a team. You are guaranteed to say. The more than mobile team pobia over teponus or the results are ever called Eddie. Now I gave this picture and slot accounts. And now so picture no who go Iketike ABOU Ababeyi Alexander Isak in the game against Athletic Club and also Atletico Madrid. I've seen people on my image where that screen is on. Among some more can say the substitution that is not meant to be. What was substitution we? Yeah. Say Iketike ABOU. Now Alexander Isak AP, almost substitution. It is not meant to be. For the first place, and Sasa Isak Ebobo Nija Iketiki. But a Honda Liverpool do see. Because coach say if both of them are in the best form of their life, then you consider more to play them together. But it is quite clear that we have a certain structure of a 4-3-3. And I mean America. These are the words of manager friends and slot. As I'm Ben Walker, or say until so Benya Omumi and we said Omo ever the best of their form. I will consider Obabo Omumi and album in the game. No. They have a system and not an area at the moment. That is a 4-3-3 system. With a 4-3-3 system, and slot AD home common cannot accommodate Hugo Iketike and then Abrantia did add Alexander Isak as it stands now. And on the assembly, but nothing amount was a substitution we never meant to be. Because Abrantia friends Iketike and the first 3 games I know about the Yama Liverpool. We couldn't amount 3 goals plus an assist. Such a player you can because the data, the numbers available are even more than 100%. Because almost 3 games, now over 4 goals involvement, it goes beyond 100%. Over goals per amount 100% goal ratio in games. Such player and but the other side of the coin is that 150 or 120 something million pounds has been spent on another player. Quickly at 225, 130 the tranching. DIABY. Automatically, that person will start. Matete Nzembebri Endra say Iketike camp no enye very happy. Boy ni sina onim say Isak ebeba Liverpool anka wa ama yes and come started agent because ono ni hu ni say na Liverpool air toss between ono and Isaac. Into Liverpool, yeah, and then no him say, and now the Liverpool ebe pays you for. Abrantia friends Alexander Isaac. But as it stands now, Isaac above account, and Liverpool always prefer Isaac ahead of Onu Iketike. In that case, position back one, the left side of Omo Winston. I also call the Gapo is giving a very good number. And I've stated this here. The last time I brought data, numbers of the players, my character said Iketike first water or Bo as the arrowhead, better than say Obo as a left winger. Cody Gapo Ebama numbers na ewo. And until the last time virus Eka said real Ngomo Hanede, Ombeyan Komunja and Kwamanenko. We say competition now about that part of Liverpool side now. Ebeye very true Kwadane break and so when your games need be able as it stands now, coach Nika way the actually. What it means is that substitution now almost it is never meant to happen will happen today.
But who is Accra no? What Cup no go?
Real Ngomo. So we know much is need body up.
The Accra no.
So we know much is need body up.
So okay last time Thomas Weekend 7 no Cup.
We know games need body up.
The World Cup no go.
Koku, let's see the 4-3-3 and slot taken one seven. Allison better than Poom. Soboslai be on the right back. Robertson everybody say the left back. Now same way. Last time he did home come over. Let me get a ball here. Me we Liverpool fans need be hear me. I'm so I want to say Omato left back and then right back. Now man for Liverpool and to first. Let me reason back when let me just can say two players are or more airback laterals or more airback a new team. It will take time before say Ombe jelly together. Almost someone tiasi. Me do remember the Madrid that defenders sitting hoist and never born aboni. Sometimes we don't watch games no with emotions. We analyze it based on how our neighbor sit here. Now why about Liverpool too? You see, so was like neighbor. From point understand what on our back. Yeah. Yeah, who I lost Kekic. Now know about 37 minutes at a coach in film. It will take time before say adaptation and before the Liverpool system get to acquire friends and Milos Kekic. That was why now me WhatsApp believe and they say a bit take time kakra. Liverpool were brace hard because so all two players said don't baso mumi too because uncle for this I bought moment trancha Kepa ne Lunia de ni bino no. It will take time. Van Dijk, Konate, Gravenberch, McAllister, Ewo Finfi, Mo Salah, Veit, Godi Gapu, now Alexander Isak, LED attack in the Liverpool. This is how you anticipate, you expecting Liverpool send the umbrella lining up against Clubber, the Everton. For Everton, the air about to be the attack in the Grealish, the player of the month, Premier League player of the month of Nano Month. I buy you have to me and the Mo. The Grealish, a player of the month. EPL. Kofu, they never cease to amaze us. Almost why 4 assists. Only 3 games, no boy. Ubi share 3 goals here, 1 assist. That player in the team air topic. Or no crown we new player in Waba League in him. They have a player of the month, man. But they are English boy, they are Grealish, and I don't have a problem. Now when you're Elman in DIABY, boy, we might dinner Hong Kong with your hatch now. Kuku last season a DAD in ya. Hey, injury. I only pray and hope say season with Elman in DIABY in ya prak. Sure, the dinner circle on the final talk. So when prayer we man January and summer. Players ever talk about in the back on quality player on a good day in the eye ever what you expect from a player, and he's that boy. Have that so much confidence in him. Say going forward into January and next summer. No, if only injury and man Everton ever cash out big money at the free no this be home as the orchestra behind better only the attack at the amount no move if guy more actually hold I think that Everton a narrow squad on team form compare quality any depth Ikuta Liverpool team no, but they will go there do their best in their ability to compete very well. I don't think Liverpool will a team and maybe team resisted the pressure, but Liverpool has not played that well convincing. L5 games are on but they've won all. And I believe that today they will still find a way to grind positive results over club and friends at Everton. They will beat them. I think over 2.5 ideally set perfectly in my books. But if I'll go for correct score prediction, then I'll go 2-1 win for club by friends at Liverpool in that game. My time now, so
aso crab so ma unuanom no bra bi kwawu maybe I'll call there. Mate bram kakra ne enko.
Okuna was Zidane ne PSP fans of my na ne be ka ko ba wa o jere be affect na
I don't think so. They are acquiring the France and we might try so they could be 10 years so you have been that. It's only different option and best for them. See a movie upon your Liberia president and Baba USA.
Africa and fire yes.
Africa in
Africa.
And you see.
Well, now your president, Mammy, now about national US, also your president, Mammy. Come with me. Yes,
no, what's that me about? That a big cast in me. I mean, also you don't decide by be a woo, be baby. Do you understand? Maybe I will do our citizenship. Or actually, by 2 years time, player be not Bobo or Ghana. Ni BBB or Ghana, but I don't so Boma national team for or me confirm me. That or you player winning no power. Who's there? Apart from BBB as a kwaku, what do man who what do more be no? Who take key decision? We are consider on first. Don't rest any power. Zidane Bowie. Na Real Madrid crana France for never say no you side or baby na no the be more. And our back Granada or GF also mu here no more. What switch to ne papa we. Obi be ka say time say Zidane said no GF see pen asema one so no. Na ne be baba be shame. So it's a normal thing.
So good all can no argue but say if you look at team obi a ope national team coach. National team kesiye to say France. Now you're saying a body map of Algeria. How are the French nationals? Say no because this is a coach that yes, we may have France national team. Now we have France national team no, or you call up or will be with the person will probably commit my friends so may see I come from the French national team. Bano Asia kind edema national team for me personally say Ebiana France for no they have quality goalkeepers in their system. Tibia unia wonya binda. Nyesa pa na nke yo bia omube nyana nke the issues be president because said upon we are na work no the nkruma na hand ye itimi ye no bebre ya na se be utafrache ntaje ni mi ade but France if one of them man niagro. How do you call a big team to say France national team now Baba Maubi? How? As an American, every the home person of Betiazio.
Baby me so crab best Betiazio.
National team can say to say France. The coach I will know. Yes, we are France national coach. What body ama the French national team paying. None a bash which camps or body man Algeria. Na papa ni leading French France national team no in na mu ebe omo penintia omo pena ebe ze gas ebe no emu betimi ayedin pa but they be probably omo nsheda empo mu ntia kwaku Germany football AFC no ma bebre a so me no mo ye niye for the first time in so many years omo free FIFA rank omo free first time mu they are not part of it and so when nano dance mo Nagelsmann and so aiding commands any players no he is going to call players almost and so anybody but almost person almost die at the moment my friend Germany and my question me say are they in the current group of players they are not dying for the German national team now because I just don't understand it if you look at the German national team no and then the performance they've been giving how we say your money we trust Nagelsmann say and commit my judgment because we look at the Germany national team they are lying 12 on the FIFA ranking with even Morocco lead we are talking about Italian team one they are in their lowest not qualifying for World Cup they are not performing but still they are in the top 10 and German national team no and so out of the top 10 this is serious for the German football. And I hope the moment they take drastic decisions to make sure that get it done the right way, no, and because out of a top 10 power, and look at the national teams they how would that be changed? My friend or Germany. Croatia money now, but my name channel. That be German national team no a long way to go. And Nipana didn't say one in Semuno. Emma makes sense to rooms or man, your message have come much more.
Are they?
Nagelsmann, one of the coaches are over elaboration and the bias are coach, The be person try something new. The be person say before fraud. And then no one didn't cool room. Said the Liverpool then you be as well. Mukwakuno. Sada Nagelsmann here. The beer he want to try something new. And he's going to learn and to be okay, let me be quiet, because at a point in time, not Pep Guardiola she says in now Pep Guardiola book much him there be opening not done no more be brave, adapted to the Premier League. And I hope niggas might be adapted to a lot of things. None of my team yes, sir, German national team the Gogu, the more ensube team ya break a. This is the time as a Chelsea Tomo. This is the time
all the Chelsea
Tomo. We can see Chelsea give no one Manchester United a bono. Why neighbor home?
That a away game, Anna.
Say Manchester and a no give me Barcelona. I neighbor home. Manchester United. So probably a Manchester United does he say any performance are more than a day. Amorim performance each and every single day at the Manchester United. Chelsea can't go to Old Trafford and leave Old Trafford without 3 points. This is a place since 2013 winning tears Alex Ferguson. Chelsea winning will be. Chelsea about 13 games, lose Marco 7, about draw 5. This is not a team to defeat Manchester United, not even a draw to defeat Chelsea. This is a team that so here, almost the form team. Obia didn't come about Manchester United. Amorim in your mouth. Who rate a crown any winning percentage the crowd Urana. So person will come back. Now call her a chile will be the worst performance and winning rate to say and a slaughter. It's all go way back. Second word word chile hole. And some walk with you be a man a performance no work from at said the Amorim A. It is a who crap a year winning rate the work from see and that's a Chelsea. No more Chelsea win. The way we talk about Chelsea, their midfield, their team, and everything. Now, Old Trafford, Chelsea can't afford to even go and draw there. Manchester United team, no, find no feet. They are trying each and every single day to adapt to a particular system, a system which, from the look of things, system Amorim no, and say he is ever going to change the system at all. And that same system, no, a suicide that the match in Manchester United. Arrested a lot of players in Manchester United's team, but still he's keeping to that system.
Now, what is our year press conference in Razo? No, the system now must want to sound Pupu Kran come on and Sasana.
Kuku, Papa, we do. What's about your do? What is that? Matinkai. What's about your do? No. So Manchester United for the Buffani be a problem of Pamono. Same now so call or so on it. Wycliffe couldn't come on, now come up or 1 man a year contract extension. If you are not joking in our workers, nobody in his right frame of mind. I was spending Sika on a team. And I say, see, I'm new to your friend Amorim say, I want to give you contract extension. So at the moment, Obama Amorim contract extension, you bet what now near because something may be wrong somewhere. This performance, I'm in Manchester United. No, you are thinking of. You won't even think of that. Me, I chose na Diagro. But you say, "Oh, contract extension currently." He's having the worst. So you know, on a Tottenham, since they are appointing on a Tottenham, or more 31 games, or more 31 points, or the goal difference per in the lead Tottenham. Tottenham manager no could Europa League against or ya Pamos manager no Tottenham was bezo. Or my Pamo manager say. That performance, no, that I do league no more, but Papa wait that's what to.
But me, I want you people to convince me. Say, Ruben Amorim, Waba, Kofoe Kasim, Kuye Mananko. But this is a coach I was doing very, very well with the Sporting CP. You married Ten Hag. You coaches be brave. So, per Zeda Munuzi Dimun Komono. Are you people sure the United problem no? And yet, Bibi Amuni, be what I say. Yeah, the young coach, but there's no one here within community. Team when I am, even if player you good or bad, struggle. Same player be a different club, no my result. Yeah, one I can be Benjamin Shesco. Say warm to a monfa. The other one no Aston Villa.
Oli Watkins.
Say no man fan passes could then buy and ask on board border. So a day call United issue then beyond say the Musihuno. You idea no more concerns that manager with Trana. Young Cobom Pai Bubu Chini was it. Good manager buy and fat no be good in master no call. We buy and fat no be good in master no call. We buy and fat. We are sure say a project maybe a coach is in your major year.
Gogu say Manchester United problems no any coaching problem, any players problem. Na a team na nkasa systems near that na a failure more. Amorim will sing them more. Because in some way, coaches know my body na since Manchester United got toss out how him the media my friend maybe Sasa be Dumachi. Got toss Sasa no. Be seen the Yamino say. Nipa what the Manchester United sink each and every single day no air more. Coaches on my body na sometimes they will give you positive results to a point. Not yes in change. But off far. Jose Mourinho, for Luis Van Gaal, Eric Ten Hag, for a year Ole Gunnar Solskjaer Munabra. Kwaku, they started on a bright note. And they get to a point in time, no matter Diego. Yeah, because I said Jose Mourinho be trophy. Eric Ten Hag the trophy. So they started on a bright note. And I know my Jigu, but when you are there, let me say bright note no crowd prepare any people will never be.
Coach, our team we need too much into us.
Kwaku, into Manchester United will more problem. But coach not clearly say. So on the bet now, so I said, "Nano and the Metina Hayaka, they will be playing to avoid relegation." Some more in the bet now. Can we know what I say? 14 to Omeboa. Or more 4 points. Or more 4 points out of 4 games now, boy. And they are not showing any sign of winning games. And we didn't make us say, if Chelsea could board draw crowd Old Trafford, the BM1 and many Chelsea way out. This Manchester United team. He's finding issues with assembling the players.
The way we are record never guy do almost Chelsea from 2020 to 2013.
Yes, and
never
7 draws and 7 losses and 5 draws. If you look at players now, no Manchester United good performance now. Now Nipa Bakano, Manchester United, barely Manchester United no. A coach that you are in your rightful thinking. Now what Bruno Fernandes are or walk closer to the number 9 or more goals, more assists. Near no compare Kevin De Bruyne and so more why he assist near the end of the last season now. But to me, a fast player from a new hole and never be shame thing.
Also, you could be position.
Kaku assembly. Bruno Fernandes now or affecting Manchester United team no positively when he's playing in an advanced role. He had done never be share central midfield say when it could be many pretty position. And now when Bruno Fernandes dina and assess and call unya penalty and was skyrocketing. And we are still believing this manager say he's the one going to take Manchester United from a down. And he's going up and down with my chest out, telling us say Pope crop the kind of system on the Manchester United will be playing to avoid relegation if this man continues to be their manager. And from the look of things, say Manchester United for your weapons or Messakino, not so no one bet now I demand and switching them on the air. Manchester United for Bebrega. And then I'm expecting Chelsea to go and win. Enzo Maresca, the last 2 games of Abono, he's yet to win a game. I'm going baptizing Bayern Munich. That game is understandable because Chelsea squad near board Champions League now. Experience in him, coach in the class with experience. So they will need to learn the hard way. Into on that day, almost learn the hard way. You go to Bobo and I will say, Bayern Munich can no I bet to Bayern Bayern with. And that is something that had Chelsea. When Chelsea is a player team, now block you or more no low blocker. Chelsea struggle to play. And that is how a company Enzo Jubilee ref and Enzo Maresca. So against Manchester United, dear, for the first time since 2013, Chelsea conquer win Old Trafford.
Martin Medase, I name it Chalmers, all the Biffy. Hey, Nancy Niffy, you bought CAF champions in the CAF Confederations Cup.
I'm worrying for sporting reason. I'm tempted to believe that Manchester for one person across a 1 year line. The Basa almost permanent composition in do 12 million pounds.
So I don't care not to.
Permanent on Bapam, but on Beso across a 1 year line, and then the compensation is sorted.
That 1 year and a year do I
can't create. No,
I remember.
My job,
Yabi.
we have a call it.
Oh, I mean, I don't.
Timothy, Mamma Pese, Pam, Papa, man, and Tidiamu.
That's also as for them who we are saying, Cotter be na catch us at the hour, you know. Sebi, I had in this Jumana, at least as a coach, I was also soon. Also, who say club now coach, you know, and yes, Sporting Lisbon, a Manchester United. At any moment in time, so coach Manchester United, that's who feel it to us. And I say in the space of maybe 3 or 4 matches, who lose minu and also boardroom minu pressure about so. Amorim should understand the club that he is coaching. That's the reason why Jose Mourinho wanted to get the best out of his players. Anytime be on the field of play.
Because when you say Manchester United, it cannot be compared to Chelsea and coach, Louis van Gaal came to Manchester United. When him very well, when him Pepe say, who compare Manchester United to other clubs now? What my coach now fine, big class Barcelona, Bayern Munich, but who say Manchester United, the legacy now Alex Ferguson na bija dia to no. Oba won't me gun who anymore say. So he need to onukro win FA Cup. At the end of that season, he pamon the free club name. You see, so Ruben Amorim should understand. A man ain't change.
After Amorim one next, coach you
after Amorim the just say Bia almost like a Pamori natural no Manchester. On no akosan ma Benfica.
Me means a woman notice ya Libya. The coach be Abam on Man United. I bet you only 9 year preseason. Obe far a coach now no war. The players no do omu year. To those who be nya results sa. Ma we omo de so omo be wi o. Abi mu na mo sele ma we omo de so omo wi o bo say e pam ko ji akofa beti o. Oba ye no nyon na to pro ni omo nko pretty e ma na me kakra. Na do omo ba na do omo di 14th 15th na season end. Sama we ya mo de sa da ko mani nti se coach mi fa mo nko preseason na mo bo championship o.
Amore ko preseason
no asema me kana be so ku nya na me de ni say ye the coach ti say as we ko na coach for about result ni nko ya beti o. Oba ye no na Amore ma ye team ni we to afia nko ko gwa hu anga na me do.
Thomas Tuchel nko preseason of a Champions League.
Abiba Sema. And mommy example. United Asema. And you difference. Asema me kana me so on tias you. United for no the omodia to omuti na me catch we. Kwaku ye coach aba. Ye the coach ba. Obeti oh anyo no na die prison yo na coach no do ma no do ma koto man so wa de make no mama na ba na say no do ma ko prison wasa be gu na nim as so they don't believe he say they say the all cast wasa omo mu ndi o
omo mpa mo coach no at the right time where at the hard time na GFA Cup na so omo pa mo no no msa ma na beto aso in the season no mapam no tu nya we na so we season na nya mo nya no kwai no msa na to be
me problem
e bi na Chelsea here Pochettino ended the season na wa be defeat for Zakaka no ura almost am tana so hwe data na form data no me trajectory na unua tana next season ultimate ura Champions League
what's that
no pam no go find Zuma have started preseason the first season qualifies them for the Champions League one conference.
Is that Juan AC?
The best manager in the world. One day.
Auto guys again.
Say you see Mona Yagma, to one from us again.
Fine. Sagit. Say football talk. Football talk. Coach Ame. Guys again. Baku. Say already I reacted for the
why England national team to say a team that or tournament where or ye part of the field.
Manchester team down.
Why so?
It's Amum. Some of them will be there.
Get to a point now. England national team. Say me a democrat coach here come back home with you. England there some of us.
There won't be a one. England
that you Hey, my son, yes, we did you right time. National team, so the next only one dear national team here for so you coach. So who players on big ones in our Ukraine. And that damn. It didn't be because Italy forced struggle, cause on some players in Wachiche, and maybe trouble to like England national team. Guys, I get. I don't know yet what I do. I don't know who's son. Until I only be one. Guys, I did.
Say now, only yes, I know.
Say no, come on.
And all cars in your class. All day now, Jagris now. All day now, Jagris now. Some of them never has to do.
Player of the mountain.
England media. I don't want to say. Some of my so I don't want to go this. But the woman say, I'm one someone come media no. Poor for him. What is Jimmy Carragher? A cassette English manager. Why is that guy never cassette English player?
I want you.
Who says he? But some call for we are one match. Can't confuse Mukuma. No match was. Me say me imagine say guys say give from United. Now you me pass on me can fan and one me pay. Me pay me bar and one me.
I'm more relegation in community criticize. I'm to
on mechanical
guys say or do you have crash World Cup I mean beginning the one.
Say only I can say only they no want to mean Canada.
Say I'm playing the United.
Don't mean Canada.
Or I'm from Rooney. So you die I'm from Maru. I'm only Maru. I'm not my son. I'm an extra.
Manchester United.
We mean so very hard. I can't come and breakfast.
DIABY, I think say maybe already go to go say Drew in Real Madrid. Nontias said he was fortunate to become part of an elite team. Real Madrid Football Club, because I say those times in Madrid a recruitment about the Brazilian players from more South America. Junior Calafat had that potentials in the guy. Says what about Madrid at least Madrid can easily contain him, and then they can use him to campaign for UEFA Champions League and the Spanish La Liga. But when you check the track record of Rodrigo de Guez, at the time I know about Real Madrid Football Club, look at your story now. Aziz Abi Alonso, Edinkomo, Akatro say now the left wing of Madrid would be a competitive position between Vini Jr. and Rodrigo de Guez. And that is why I think Rodrigo de Guez cannot compete Vini Jr. in the left wing position of Real Madrid. It's quite obvious. Because Rodrigo de Guez ever Madrid it was clear. This was a particular boy. Tamano boy in the Brazilian league, he was playing the left side. But I brought about Real Madrid Football Club at that particular moment in time. They had another Brazilian. He was also good at the left wing of Madrid, and that was Vini Jr. Checking the number of games, the number of goals for the Real Madrid Football Club since the time Unya that kind of courage. So it's me leading the left wing for Madrid Football Club. So even with last 2 seasons and from last 3 seasons, Vini Jr. has been the poster boy for the side of Real Madrid Football Club. It was just last season, and Kylian Mbappé taking over Madrid, and then he became the project outliner for Madrid Football Club. But baby Rodrigo de Guez, Rodrigo is not that kind of an ordinary and as an exceptional player who can give and command the left wing side of Madrid in the recent games and recent competition to come. Because Vini Jr. has been able to excel in big competition and in big matches. Because as a big player, if you want to excel, announce yourself in big matches, announce yourself in big competition, announce yourself even at the World Cup. And Vini Jr. has been able to surpass all these kind of competition at Yekan and DIABY. And it tells you, say, at that very moment in the competition called Spanish La Liga, Madrid Airborne, there is no way Rodrigo de Guez able to compete with Vini Jr. He was just fortunate to be part of an elite team. Sometimes you might have an extraordinary talent. You might be in an elite team, but for you to say compete with the big and even with the best, it's not possible for Rodrigo de Guez. Check Barcelona play over Chelsea. This guy, Pedro.
Yeah.
Pedro was fortunate to play at Barcelona. See, he cast some of the attacking movement and as attackers and competing Barcelona. Pedro but then he was just fortunate to be in an elite team called Barcelona that Pep Guardiola using ye. When he came to the side of Chelsea, we saw what happened to him. Although he played very well, but the kind of performance for the man Barcelona, it wasn't the same performance in the man Chelsea Football Club. So sometimes players become fortunate to be part of an elite team. But Rodrigo de Guez, good talent, but at this moment in time, I think there's also indirect catcher with Rodrigo de Guez. On him space, there's no way. Say even Madrid fans will allow say Rodrigo de Guez should be played at the left wing. There's no way. Be a Vini Jr. brand. Be everything about Vini Jr. Baby Bruno. There is no way Rodrigo de Guez able to meet Tuno in the left wing position. I mean at the Madrid almost outside. There's no way able to meet Tuno.
The only Omachabo. I thought I would be Vinicius not an abo. As a Vinicius every bench about 3 times was the same. Now we're not starting our ball. We switch to me free bench here there, but so clearly show Alonso Bem the line of the ball might be different. And the only player who said the matches on all bad, the why am I played there 5 years job with the housing. And I caught what the also on the coach Adagule, Oleno Chouamini, and Mbappé. Even Franco Mastantuano and a darling boy no crown, a total Binchino. No, the Naba. Now, La Liga game now last time when the Crabs or Manambo Crabbo. I don't never started Champions League.
That's the mistake that Xabi Alonso is doing.
Why?
Mistake, they say, see, DIABY. they say Wabakotoko. Na olden times no. Stephen Oduro, Ewodin. Was also Nimbonebo in the midfield. No waba was say Akwafo, Enye Bimbo. Okay, I'm use Akwafo. Akwafo Enye Bimbo. And Akwafo no Enye Bimbo no. Who say sometimes Kotoko say he keep Akwafo Kotoko team. But then I was so a big man who said to me, Abu Tini be also into me. In 10 years, on this team the Robert position. It wouldn't be possible. Vinny Jr. has been Vinny Jr. ever since he was stepping foot in the Real Madrid Football Club. He has given Madrid consistent numbers. Even last season, Kylian Mbappé, share 40 goals in a season. No? We saw the same Vinny Jr. who was also commanding in some of the vital matches in Madrid air performing. So, what I'm saying is that it is an indirect speech. For the DIABY, yeah, more platform, no. They benching the best of both the left wing, you know. Obi. So when it's me and Chreme say Obi Timi Abubia, right wing Hono Brahim Diane Franco Mastanto no Mafa. It's Obi. When it's me and Boa, Acha January, Rodrigo de Guez be Cologne. It has to be Cologne and that's on the turn.
What about Vinicius?
Vinicius will stay.
That's what when you're happy with it if you call. You see a contract in sense of no Neama.
There was a contract in sense of the but Vinny will stay. If only say Vinny wants to play for Madrid, Vinny will stay. I don't think Rodrigo de Guez baby Ujinano. Because Rodrigo de Guez talent no. I feel this season no sen ko Onuajin Hutum no ko Manchester City ko bo de ma Pep Guardiola. Na sem ko. At this moment, Guardiola right wing or left wing or the way is Shikino. Because we will have seen Rodrigo de Guez performing at the highest level. So I think say Rodrigo de Guez should understand. MON-FRI Madrid, Onkobo, and from Manchester City. And now say until I say at the left wing position of Madrid now, he cannot compete with Vinny Jr. But DIABY, Arsenal and Manchester City beat me this year. In the last 5 matches, Arsenal are competing with the side of Manchester City. No, it has been well for Arsenal Football Club because I will check it. The stars and the production now. You could easily get the last 5 matches. The side of Arsenal, Etimi Enya just 2 wins, and then Manchester City Enya just a win and 2 draws. Penalty P. And then on the side of Arsenal Football Club, it tells you say the last 5 matches. Mikel Arteta a meeting the boss Pep Guardiola. No, he has been able to do well for the side of Arsenal Football Club. But let's not forget say these 2 coaches are 2 possession-based coaches are inherited the same dominant system of football. Only making sure say when we are playing, we should expect a possession-based style, and most of it all. No, the midfield of these particular 2 football clubs will battle. So we'll check the midfield of Arsenal Football Club. Tembi Amekase, Arsenal ain't yet that kind of midfield now. Only in the last season because of the exemption of Thomas Partey. Martins Wimeni gives them a clear advance of midfield. Because of say, or yet that kind of midfielder, Obama more tackles and more recoveries in the midfield. So sometimes, this is what check Arsenal on midfield parties very well. Declan Rice has been doing both tackles and recoveries for Arsenal in terms of midfield. It's Tembians Arsenal a lot of possession runs in the attacking third almost shortly because of say Declan Rice now at any moment in time also couldn't him no Kobo Martin Odegaard away him on the Tembiano. He is just back. Making sure say Obitimi a lot of neutralization at Arsenal in terms of the midfield. But when it comes to some of the interline passes, the midfield from Arsenal, they are going to attack and that. You expect Martins Zubimendi to be doing that particular job for Arsenal in that particular midfield. Makacho said the Spanish midfielders, they don't come in with a lot of energy. They don't come in with a lot of strength, but they come in with a lot of technicality. That technicality will help them in terms of say a position self in the midfield, or have it half side in the midfield, and making sure say the progression manner of them will be suitable for any other coaches and their momo. So Martins Zubimendi will be that particular weakest point in the midfield for Arsenal Football Club. But I will check the side of Manchester City. Expect say always be it has been normal for them. The 4-1-4-1 tactical flexibility is always the same position, I said the same identity you will expect from the side of Manchester City. The game that they played against Napoli, we saw Pep Guardiola not only using Rodrigo Cascante as the only pivotal midfielder, just like the previous season, the way we say using Nano, making sure that he will become that kind of midfielder centrically. He will command that particular midfield for the side of Manchester City. Rangers have not been the Rangers who free AC Milan about the side of Manchester City. The way and manner Guardiola opposed very well. Otimi making sure say the two gatekeeping system now Manchester City making sure say throw more of 5 attackers at the anymore. 2 will become that gatekeeper, so make it just opponents in the halves, no, and the 3 attackers will pounce in terms of pressing. It will open the defensive structure, no. The General Rangers have not been well with that. So Tembian also relax and making sure so we're going to go as mum anymore. Ama a lot of progressive runs. He will also come back and defend in the midfield, especially for Pep Guardiola. Tembiano, Emma Guardiola no. Instead of 4 attackers or some more attacking at the defensive structure, no, or Mulusu just a player, Emma becoming just 4. So always be a numerical advantage, no. And Emma Manchester City into a lot of possession numerically in the attacking terrace in the defensive structure of the opponent. But so we'll check the defensive structure of Arsenal Football Club. Mosquera, it's me making sure say Saliba. Entimi Bobo ni and as ontimi Mbambe Bon Farmer Arsenal Abra Upra. He will occupy that particular position for Arsenal Football Club. In terms of ball passes, some of the defenders in the English Premier League since last 2 seasons. Omuma accurate passes, it has been William Saliba for Arsenal Football Club. Mosquera didn't get that play that passing accuracy, but DIABY. So open the compatibility with the Arsenal in the recent times. It has been Mosquera. Last season we saw some silly mistakes here. Now William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes because of overconfidence and because of some match and they believed in themselves. But I will check it in terms of defender a lot of awareness. In terms of ultimate air cover most of the opposing ranks at the other side of Gabriel Magalhaes. It has been Mosquera in the last 2 games of Edema Arsenal. And it tells you, say, in the defensive structure, Mikel Arteta, so auto a lot of defenders, Ediama Arsenal, or send a good signal to most of the clubs, say, if you want to win the Premier League, you buy a lot of quality defenders in your squad in depth, and making sure so you will get a top striker who will bank in the goals for the football club. And Carlos Mosquera, in that kind of defensive structure, all but with Gabriel Magalhaes in the last 2 seasons, and I say in the last 2 games, no, he has been doing very well for us now. And I know very well, say, so who problem now control Ellen Haaland in attacking Teda, you talk about Mosquera, and then Papa your friend say Gabriel Magalhaes 2-1 or 3-1.
Hey, Mate, why? But I'll say, but you're hearing any number of you. Make it can't conform against Kakromo Diaba. Ajay Ferdinand, Alo Fakye TV, I'm watching live from Akim Kadi and Fred Kujoki Ashes. Good morning, Fakye Sport. I understand Habib and football adaptation, but Soboslai played at the right back when Frimpong was injured. Frimpong returned to the bench against Burnley. And we know how those things work returning from injury, but he was even given some minutes. He returned to the first 11 against Atletico Madrid. Both Frimpong and Bradley available. Sobo was remained at midfield. Kekis has started almost every game this season. Yes, he was subbed early against Atletico Madrid because of the early card. The intense the game was. Unless you tell me receiving early yellow card is also due to adaptation. Slot couldn't race him and couldn't afford playing Atletico Madrid with a man down. Slot said that in his press conference. Yoyate and Mbappé, Elias, Richard ABOU. You are right too. Jimmy Carragher and the English Bandit, they don't learn. Great Mugabe, watching the show live from Bekum Country number 1. The enemies are losing this afternoon. Visca Basa from Great Mugabe. Chumansi Alexander, good morning. Honorable Prince Brahma. Chelsea all the way, and I'm watching live from Bogoso, the Golden City. David Boateng, hi, Fakye TV, Anoche, Christophe. Or they are watching live from a Francho. On the Babi Ramu, Ewan, Tuzo, the Arabebe Kenkai, Etimi Area Mar. Good morning, sir. I'm Reverend Boampon Felix, inside Asante Mampon. Is there any mentioned defender that are being lined up for Chelsea to buy in the January transfer window? Ozzy Achioli keeper. Shout outs to you and your crew. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Yoreba Ebe Ramo no. And you are the best. Good morning, but I'm funny dinner. Good morning, Abu. I'm watching you live from Koforidia. Ozzy, I'm Omar Sterling. Yoreba. Good morning, Fashion Sport. My name, okay, Fashion Sport. Baba Fashion Sport. My name is Kanta J from Atebu. Today, Real Madrid is going to win by 3-1, and Fakye Sports Chelsea is going to win today from MON-FRI Agonan Kwanta. Good morning, Abu. It's loud and clear inside Abremo Town. Trenches is your boy. Sumokio. Bayern Munich all the way. 5 emojis. No, please, good morning, Fakye Sports. Today is my birthday, so wish me. Is your boy Virgin Boy from NKZ North, EFA. Honor the fear Babe Ramo. Good morning, Abu. Razak from Domain Crow. Madrid is losing today. No penalty for them. Visca Barca Etoile. So please, I want you and your Pandit to answer this question for me. Please, if you are not naturally talented and you want to play football, please, is it possible? I'm Kubati from in Cape Coast. Kubati, we are saying that damn partner was as is possible. Abi BBN was as impossible.
The synonym to impossibility is everything is possible.
Nah, kwano so crazy. Was it impossible? No crazy team was it impossible. It be impossible.
Work hard with me.
Yeah, no be so Olivier Giroud. Was it the coach you shall catch as a master winning ball, but Jabo na copy you. My coach na man was Obaba be France. Na me bomber friend national team. Eze nyame pa unu a first call up unye so ampa na coach ni otistansi. Na nu a signal no coach.
Mini
Aisa kwana ni teacher ni ka se onye ye da. Oto wu da da do be na ni na yi teacher ni ke o teacher so se menye yi. Ko na on fa for.
Kubazi, we are seeing we are separate all the way. Greetings to my darling wife Dinah. From Felix Asiedu Nedio the Iran. Good morning, Fakye Sport fans. Keep the fire burning. I'm Ishmael, reporting live from Sekwa, Tano Chrome. Chelsea will be Man United with Toto. My special greetings to all Chelsea fans inside Sekwa. Good morning, Fakye Sports crew, for the good work you are doing. Keep it up. I wish Gold Stars the best of luck in today as they begin their Champions League. Koroko win tomorrow. Madrid is also winning as well as Chelsea. Thank you, Mr. Jenfi, Asante Bekwai, and Odifi Ram. Good morning, Abu. Arsenal will beat Manchester City. Chelsea Man United match will be a draw game. And my darling team Kotoko is winning tomorrow. Real Madrid also win against Espanyol. I'm Doti Samuel, watching live from KJG on Odifi Babe Ramo. Good morning, Fakye Sports. Chelsea will pick a point at Old Trafford. From Joseph Abanga inside New na Krube ni Kabinla Swazu near half a scene in the western region. Manya Fakye na Krube Ntini Dinda. Good morning, Fakye Sports. I'm JJ. Watch you live from Kenya. As Madrid is winning by 3-1. Good morning, I'm watching you live from Wasa Damang today. Hala Madrid will be the Espanyol. You are also at the Bay and Monte. My message in Ebra, Yamwa, in Champions League, you know, on the calf for sending this year, and Niama did the Dinswa, and here, Bomodiama league matches, no, if you have to after saying, Media Mania, da massive rain, no, necessarily Nema, Iram, Ricardo Mons, and a bright atomica, Montolivo Papa, or Chia, Montolivo Papa, no. Be pause immigration a baby, the American. Montolivo Papa do me. My yana or your Mbappé, Jerome Boateng not to us one. Your bus here.
European football and mobile back. They wanted an atmosphere, a Champions League atmosphere. They created that, but Obi creating in a way. Yabomu per balate eba. Atmosphere and mobile nibi. There are games intimidating venue no play significant role at the amount. But when you are playing against team or you're well determined, or you're poised for action, a club that defy all odds, Echo Santiago Bernabeu, Echo Real Madrid. I'm sorry, Bilbao and yet baby not Arsenal ABOU. That gave me that strong conviction. Say Arsenal because could not results. Lo and behold, they were able to put a stunning performance. A quality team, a team. Every day we keep on saying, say ball no. Operate the first 11 next started. A corner more than the more. I'll call it on them from bench, what impact and omunya game. And as a matter of fact, Andrew watching the Arsenal game gave me another assurance to say, so we Arsenal ni sees where your boy we na Mikel Arteta anje any major silverware. But come when me campaign na me sha say da no ye nyina ye nye bi say ne ye be fofom ananse ye be kɔ UK for no mama ye visa me yakɔ Emirates akoka kire Arsenal penny for say Mikel Arteta ntimi nya aduma na ye nyina ye mfa ye nan engu kwan so ne ye nkɔ because quality na Arsenal ewo first 11 and omo bench. Now Jerome Boateng after the game I can say be actually said who ne said the Arsenal ye baby omo gina sisi you know. Let me quote him. It's a must this year to win something. It's a must. You can't hide. The other side, you know, why explaining into details. So watching the game, who Arsenal lineup, any quality and what Arsenal bench, he got to understand that there was no way Bilbao able to Arsenal ako. Okono ye de no substitutions Arteta ye no. Omo the bar park no ever game. That is the hallmark of a good team and a quality coach. So Okono ye de no you call upon your bench. Depth now or bench no will come into your rescue and exactly at your friend said Trossard and Martinelli to think that Martinelli see park in the first touch at the night was the opener for club and friends at Arsenal before say later on Trossard a Jumane Kaman. Bilbao have listened to Valverde after the game how Omo compose almost even if so Arsenal they will be able to protect Omo back line. But the Yakawa has a dear back Arsenal most of the times Omo gamer there is a fear factor in them. Let's avoid defeat. Let's avoid.
All right, some more call Bobby Mary Barjuma D. Kessiano. So, Yara Sutima, Yabojuma Bahman, Yamakoye pray to me, Eddie Emma Monserenra, me confirm me Eddie Emma, Mone Fakye TV, Yaba Eche, Banyamana Eno, Yadia M. Wamapa, Eboa, Man Yamakoye Kama Pa, Etimi Eddie Emma Wa, Yedi Munkomono, Eramitimi Ramana, Yetini, Ibia did on the 27th September. 2025 Uramu Ewo Fakye TV premises na eze yabo modi di dwumadi bia feye papa yereko na yeriakwa support ye mana na ezo mu enyini ya na ekokram cancer edi omunya no oze ankwara na ya na ho behia so menya moja yerebe bomo ti wanya mfiri du nwotwede ko animu a wo akonya ze dwumadi ebe ne fefefe no 27th no Uramu ye premises so beba na yabo modin na ya twu moja no na yetimere akwa bon kwara no nye yenko an ye ne ye ne Kumasi South Hospital na Kambuma ye bomodi edisa adwumadi no enti se ne wagye atum zo be baba be no kwanya minhia ona ze du bibia ye boa ye ho ade ya pa ne se ne wo fie na oba sebi owo how bi ye kukrama na cancer na edi ninya ya na ha adwen kakra enti e was me twen Ricardo twen master twen we twen no ye boa no na ye bibra e be boa Maniame Koyeti Marinfi Senya on the 27th no ye bosumi ya September imuno ibishia ha ye opeya orodu abrepa highway ne dama kokato no ozo pebia Fakye TV any praise be aso any day anywhere as after bang in chen wan tinyam on the 27th no ye premises on ye bomodin edi sa adwumadi no na ne metimi akwenti enne na wotwe na ejepene ewramu na aboa maniame akwentu wa ahoden ko a na onyae na bibia CPC tadia obetimi abana waba beboa no watwe moja no na aboa na dwumadi no aye kama na tutu na etimi akoyi ma menshas yin ni komandra ye Premier League no game back etimi ekoso a na eye Mediama Sporting Club Limited ejom na so Vision FC ebo mekano mako enan a omo entimi ante to join ya na ohra uzampa game no na edaso na enya de keto akra eye game na no edi na mu ehye ewie no na ekana yensu darada ebo ama bibia akoyi etimera ma Mediama Sporting Club Limited no edi after the game no obodidi awdo na etimi ewrama na no edempa na ne reading coach no coach Ibrahim Tanko ene pimpa no ebo modern etimi kase after the win no say no din nkomo no edeche.
No, I think we controlled the game from the first minute, and like I said last time, the first game wasn't really good for us in terms of possession and all this. But I think today we have everything right, and we have to keep on working because the league just started. So definitely we have a 2-win, but we still have to work hard because the league is too long.
No. Who started here 2 matches, 2 wins. Say what Hamani Makuere ma Anyas coach Ibrahim Tanko. And I know what Bomodi didn't come. Betting Asari Wilson, ex-Kotoko assistant coach. Iri Ojame de Mavishin FCS and assistant. On Munchudio Munyesi no didn't come on the chair.
It was a good game. We congratulate our opponent, Idema. Have done a very good job. It's just a point that we all need to consider and work on it. They have shown clearly that, they are ready for the Premier League. Equally, we are also ready. But today it didn't go our way. We go back, pick the pieces, and then put them together and move on.
I know your command, coach, your friend Boateng as I was in a bomb the 2 na the Ghana Premier League week 2 matches are Japan etimi akoso weekend way. One interesting thing is that every week we are go stars on Kotoko and Kebebo and on Africa. So they say that 3 p.m. all Ebebo Young Apostles, 11 Wonders, Ebo Pando out of Lion, Sunday Samates, Ebo Karela United, Bichim United, Baseko Stars, Radio All Blacks, Ebo Recruitment Chelsea, Indiana, ABOU Nation CFC, na Monday, Dream CFC, and Accra Hearts of Folk in Edinburgh, and Yebra, na Africa, no, Yenihon Komo Accra, Mumami Shas FFI, the Ghana champions or Mokobo against JS Kabili, na Yere, Mumami Homo training in Kakra. Na yehu sele ne mesiti ere ma bibia ne Gold Stars otumuza ampa omo aye juma ngeze boa ma ne ma de de ma montino a omo training ye na wo de Accra Sports Stadium na omo final training na and also ewura mo de prepare ahead of the game na owe sele ne mesi kwanra omo kukushia nsenchofo di nkomo ahead of the game ane ebetimi akoso no coach a ye frene Frimpong Manso Mayanga Kasa na Vincent Tatinga dai na Vincent Tatinga Ebo Modi din common see and on share and common as a cast ahead of the game and a bit to Ghana.
Yeah, in Ghana we are using our first rule. I don't think that even sometimes it changes. Like you will say it can be 3 p.m. but you will see the weather is still not. Sometimes it will be 9 a.m. but the weather will go. So in terms of time, I don't know. But don't worry. I said earlier that we have one injury situation which has ruled one of us, but the others are all in terms of injuries. No, I think we not going to this game without thinking about not having contact. One, we are trying to even encourage the boys that the stage that they are entering needs a lot of that. I can even ask for 10, but so no, what we're going to play, I am not predicting.
I'm more command a quick for Pomas or Bomoderi to Jacques or where Dania Diabia and Shedanya Ibia Kwakunya Susan Subia Bara. Obidanzo Ojiri so shese an ebeboa no ze ultimate gas obeshe 10 but Ojiri say rain e convince bi abeboa manema kuyeda ma club no Vincent Tatinga ono experience power Africa wa boy dia ma to folk mediema na ono so kasa na see no the nsem bijai
that's it. Playing body no always be yeta kachere on say yagile you making history not to order that we are into about way Africa they make sure say you be another history at all am yeni the whole bibiani man in Ghana so obia mentality say you co game no see with all seriousness say na be to my history ama your own family ni bibiani man Ghana they make to can say many young ones didn't go like since our parents balloting about between manager usina mahwe dia player bi say na mesumi hu na wa bobi da so say na e wadwe na me so ma kire ne say obi a say na also ye I think say with apia makati ni oma bobi da I think say it to share na edi nkon ye like he did your for example say talking about intimidation is I always tell them say no matter it's all about you building the mental toughness because omu use and I to 4 ye nyina use 922 so it's all about you getting your confidence and then you be tactically disciplined say na the technical team no be like you can over to me
yeah, more come on Vincent Tatinga die about what they to you about manema JS Kabila on final training session no mama ye kakra
na ye nrewura me hu sɛ de niema esi etie we all hear about so mo twin nanra o ma be ye wo the Accra Sports Stadium my bibia HSA niema hye kama pay timi ere mo ano e de na kwawu akofu ya cameras be no wo yiso
go pro money ade o
you also do music show ba de kra bibia say bo
they invest in social media
we ya last omo ye we no omo ne omo di dada lo didi ko just stability e eri so omo di pa ba ti ala e share ya ye no na omo ara yes ahunu na bi no do so ne ade a but eno am uze no kitikita sunye bi ni ade a no mo de ba agogo inside na pillows ya mo de be ye kuba kroma yi ni ade yi o cheche bu kakra ade na kasa e kire sei na esietie ni ade na munche mu ne nsem no ta se ni sitie
came in with a unique entrance into Ghana where you came in with a special hit. Was it a special or unique reason for it? Because we saw it at US Belgium also entered Liberia with the same thing, with a pillow in your armpit. Is it a special reason for that?
So I have my pillow everywhere if I go out of the country or I go. My pillow is always with me. It doesn't matter in which country I travel. It's always the players also sometimes because with my pillow I can sleep better than maybe with other pillows. It's nothing to do with the country. It's always.
The only sumia and share means so be our crew be our society and the more reasons say be a personal way on the I say we are although the crew sumia no mood into the to so ya na footballers no we mono on to say the more reasons because you say be crowd one day and a corner and they call board the
they take the beer serious
go for there I will crowd ya commercial Santi Kroko final training session no so now omuye na the honorable sports minister honorable Kofi Adams say trebo mo dey kind of odin komo the chair kotoko players no ahead of game and ochina ejipini atodwa na see e no kasa de cho
it's because of idea in him. It's just ochina and ewo between us and to utilize our home advantage. When him say we try but saying ka yen home game no ka ebeko so ewo babayara, but we were not able to complete everything and secure a visitation. But it doesn't matter if you are movable game no. After all, it is the same stadium Hana Mobile when it has ADC move for President's Cup and you won. So it means one proof is say it doesn't matter the platform you are on. Say we just to add say you are the best. You are the best. For BBR, when you have the invitation and the call of the coach to feature at this level, no? Or say, what they share with him say, you are the best. Fear no name. Don't fear any other player. Let them know that you are the best. So you go to the field with the mentality say nobody can defeat.
Command the sports minister to you. I'm on the way. So we also a presentation be at Martin on say. Nano so bomb the twaso.
Enti ene say me any miniaba and all the big people that you see here ours is to come and encourage you say what they were nine okwa on say the millions of Kotoko fans so it's not only you go and win for us and for yourself. Sunday we are winning, we are taking all the points at stake. We will be there. We will be at the stands to give you all the support that we must give you. We will pray individually also. But let's work as a team because it's a team sport. And let's be disciplined. We know that you have to take some fruits to heal faster. And so we don't have so much, but we came with something very little, 10,000 CD to support the team and its activity. This is coming from us personally. As we drive on, we would mobilize and see what other persons can come and do.
No. Obo ni omodin komo 10,000 Ghana city ko. Ede ma team na after no Samba O'Neil or your captain ede mo gina team nanamu eda the honorable sports minister. No sure mo boss enyambo a ochina ombeku omo the among my Ghana. See na Samba O'Neil abo mo de kasai.
Thank you.
Boss, first of all, we thank you for your visitor. We seeing you here is a lot of motivation for us. On behalf of my colleagues and the technical team, we promise you that Sunday we are going to die for Ghana. Thank you.
Until lawyer commodity to Yanara, now swag president or the writer, Kwabna Yabwa. Now the paying pound also a bombardier to Omofo, a can same chomo. Say we know a Yakunya can say the man guys and also Mekwaku show KCBB. Sans team no more he team Kessia Passy and the swag president a bombardier to Ja.
Fabulous. Fabulous. Pani say Opani ko jare de dan so na asa. Enti Opani kasa de jese asa na sa. But we heard him as always so sagacious, so perspicacious. Just briefly, you are privileged to be playing for the greatest team in Ghana and one of the greatest in Africa. All I can tell you is that you are also privileged to have some of your legends here, members of the Africa winning team in 1983. Your coach was part of it. Coach Kosiapia was part of it. Opokuti was part of it. Ever since, we've never won the Africa Cup. I want to tell you that Kotogo is a sleeping giant. You are the ones to wake it up, and I know that you will wake it up.
Tiamo ye big game on Yambo Japan to Ghana Moon Komono ye di Eromo kama petimi edi amana abwa na ntutueno etimi adida yi edi amamo na Kotoko legends place na video aba omo e catch supporters and say Sunday momrana Mbappé support omo yankone kakra
Kotoko supporters medita legend of Sunday match na ebobono Kotoko de dia no Akwan bia so I will say about best support team no I will say best park ne ma most important na best park ne ma minim say I take respect it bomb empire born na mesre mo so say mombra na best support team no ne nyina yemfa ni je nkofie after Sunday
say Kotoko is ekono say about and try here home there but it's a Ghana man retired minutes because and you got to go and Ghana man
your friend Ubejo Kotoko fans yesterday Sunday Mumbra Sports Stadium and Mumbai support your home
Saka Dauda Kotoko fans I think on Cambia Lugu Cambia Accra was on Sunday support team supported Accra to Kujame to Zuhara
on Sunday. Kotoko fans, we need all your support. We have a match at Accra Sports Stadium. So you ought to come all out to support us. We need this win and we need your support. Thank you.
Asante Kotoko supporters. Sunday, Jina Kwano, Mrambe support here.
Oh, Asante Kotoko supporters. Sunday match, no. Invite you be a number support here. Oh, match no.
Atiamo, yeah, Nyambo weekend big match is Japan and Etimia Koso. Now, Division 1 also shots here weekend in Victory Club Warriors. And in teams in Division 1 and the Premier teams in the Juman or more are solid. Now, more JC unveiling no, then a course. So that is all sporty. Wow, or sporty. Picture okay, Mate. Yeah, I'm not checking. I'm give our check. Sporty no. Now I come pa. Here we are. The VC Warriors no. Now Zampa. More JC unveiling in yard keto akra. The badge in a ball come pa. Na day. I'm about this one. Hey. Come up. They went to Zoom pictures be as I be with the asset no na. And man, I'm in corner, minimum, Namin Koma Krazana, Yapj Monayako, no way. Sapper pennies here, and they are. I will bless your more height, pal.
No, sir. I say, I will the only height I have. I say, we are going to be free. Oh, level down here.
Cara, mon Fakye. I'm having a embrace.
The cool.
Okay, last month to Rica.
Ah,
that way.
So, one not in the media,
that way, Motivational.
Oh, by the nice, wow. Or sporty. Hey. Let's Google at test or Chawa. President.
Chairman, man, now you know the Kwana.
Yeah, go.
Say, I go first match with you, and now your first match when she's posted.
Ah, okay. Capito.
Yeah, Capito.
Wow.
Capito.
I mean, my wages here. Domain.
I have mommy wages in the price.
Ah, domain, I'm with you.
1,000 Ghana.
I mean, maybe some of the agencies, the other local teams in this year.
I will wages in as a money won't buy.
You are wages to mommy,
solid heap.
Me find your money.
So, yeah. You didn't come out now, but has much in the member monka.
Send the Monday.
I until Monday near Bana, my Schumacher and Mama. Man, so that crop here in it.
Oh, it be in it.
Now, more America United for the cafe. And right at you,
Quara, there's all one count bit.
Ah, now I'm going to control whatever. Why you just tell me that? I'm Warrior United Kaka. I give it. All the last Mamma Kaka. For Mamba. Kaish.
That's good.
Nigeria Ashanti go.
Oh, you
I know me as well, you there. As a cowboy, Yano. Master, I'll be show you, Krumani show. All I got to go follow. Krumani are there to Mamba. In your match, get to a car.
No picture, will be on my head. That's okay. The one neck you just go to. Yes, who was a him for now?
This was brand media.
No cracker.
I think that Ghana Jina Kono and then China Sonyame Adoma. Two representatives no ever repair life. Ghana Frank and ABOU. So we entreat all Ghanaians to say they support any empire over time. With any good stars representing us in the Champions League and then Asante Kodoko in the Confederation Cup. So we Gold Stars any JS Kabylie. The opposite of Kotokone Kwarade. Then when it comes to African football, JS Kabylie ewo Abakosem. I say omo Abakosem because they've been to the competition before. Omabo Champions League ni be paying, Omabo Confederation Cup ni paying. Gold Stars is the made in edition. Gold Stars A-Rum. So in terms of African cloud, the award pedigree, JS Kabylie ewo soro as compared to the Gold Stars ebe of wow. But to say football, Adia Chisen no ye koye nim, we try to improve on certain aspects and yahu dream services say omabe the benchmark for Ghanaian clubs when it comes to African football. Say made in addition when they gave a very good account for themselves to the semi-final stage. There is a Ghana club will be a Africa, being in the Champions League or the Confederation. Dreams or we are or the ABC and the ADF. If Dreams FC, a smaller club like Dreams FC, I think that Gold Stars are what it takes to also reproduce same, even if not up to the semi-finals of the Champions League, but at least even a group stage performance are one. Number two, increase Ghana yen coefficient in the point study of getting yen force law to the back. So we wish them the very best of luck. Mitie Vincent Atenga say they are a team inexperienced, no was Robert. They are having one or two players who have seen the African football before, Ono Vincent Atenga and then Apia Makete, and very few they've seen the African football. Terry, they said it is. So I think that in a dressing room they will be able to talk to the young boys, the inexperienced ones, guide them through. So we do stage the things that you need to do. Koku say, oh, ball first match, but to some extent the disadvantage, to some extent advantage. If you're able to score 4 here, the advantage amount. Okay, where the job becomes easier. But so when Timmy and Chef 4, now Chef 1, and now say 2-1, that is where the ordinary pressure about so. And I believe that Gold Stars enemies are and never winning, and they will do everything possible to make sure say and at least Omun concede goal. That is very key. So Omun concede goal, and aside that, they will be able to give themselves 2 goals or 3 goals cushion into the second leg. Ever so Kabili Fonifi. So always have the very best. Meaning from Paul man. So I keep on saying, he's one manager. I have a lot of trust and believe in him. Yes, he's not experienced when it comes to the African terrain, but we could experience. Maybe I said they can turn the market. It is game. Oh yeah, Ghana gain experience, and he's done so well at the shows of Ghana. I believe that this is the opportunity. A president is a approval point. League, and there were a lot of things that go around. They wanted an experienced manager in Africa. Now on for Monko, but Niti and maybe over for a team. Let's give him that chance. The Aircraft number will be a one experience. Why don't we give him that experience now on Usuhi and say, Club and the NG League, that will fire at the NG League. Now let's help him. So Go Stars, I'm also airborne in this score. I hope and believe that he will be able to give a very good account. In the match, Go Stars will emerge victorious. It's going to be difficult, as a matter of fact. We will didn't say Kotokodian, but I have that strong belief in Go Stars team. And my younger from Paul Mans will say they will give a very good account of themselves, and then you wish them the very best of luck. And I think that 2 goals BDA will not be difficult. Bruce will be as a Go Stars team. So I see Go Stars winning. As a matter of fact, I see Go Stars winning. APR. 3 air corner Omunti, but at least 2 goals video they will be able to get. And from Paul Mans, I know if he's able to win 2-0, he will qualify. He's a coach. I respect in the away philosophy and in the approach to away games. And if they're able to win 2-0 here or difference of 2, I have that strong belief. The qualification for Asante Kodoko. I'm not for another drew. Team Lankas or more name was it. I'm going to talk no more but football night is and I want to say, yeah, it's hard of the African, but Aban is heavy. Yamakara for Akraba. But the team was founded in if I'm not mistaken, 1997. But Omugeni promotion at the Ebba Bra, the 2017 in a room into a more proper so my Nigeria more Premier League now. Air try to make sure send Yamabeko ye at the Amor. So Clava to 2017 yana run into Nigeria League and I try setting a more ever so say your Bokotokudi or Africa continent, you see about African games and I say what's the name? Champions League and Confederation. Kweku senya 7 na ba. Nkakwara ti Kotokodia abekọ akiri. But Kotoko na we ni nim no. Ye hwe camera ye mfi ani nkanjire omo. Kweku and so say Kotoko support be any say the Kotoko dey know, the Kotoko know, the Kotoko everybody know and disappoint. Ade Kotoko chiri and say wo Africa na we see team ahonya ade. Meaning say ya na e dey you. So okay BYC, okay, Mubaja, okay, San Pedro, okay, Carabrazavo. I know my penalties at 3 or 4. We are so much back of it. Now, I'm not a Kai beam, Yakaika do Kuma, but I'm from Okoye say, yeah, man, the fans of open. You're a bugger. As it was. Dim Kotokono say, Omushia class in Ketuana, means Ayana, say, I'm one that reach you or some more day. A baby has a story in a different thing. Afu and perceive better story.
Oh, let me have it. Kaimzi to experience.
Not managers or coach for teams I'm not winning, they also equally have experience. Until I'm percent media no be but the American say, Memo my space to talk about you Kotoko sir. So when me and say kwara 3-4 Kruma Aba. The Kotoko team they could tell Mrs. Yan. O my house na dey no. First 11 no da ho. Another set na bench in better than Kwara. Until they should be able to compete, they should be able to give us resounding victory. Say, we free across Sports Stadium now. Fans and our car in free baby. I want them rabbit drew second. I'm a far bass. I'm a who will believe it's a second leg no Nigeria qualify. Yempe 1-0. Yempe baller and Yefe. Then says you to born you huni. Now they should build upon that momentum. No MON-FRI and dictated game in Infamakwara. Kotoko should be giving us hope. Not only winning, but at least convincing results. It gives hope to every Asante Kotoko fan. Say, team now winning, a good performance. They've given us hope for the second leg and it's a club ne qualify. Yen to me are for to be eliminated from Confederation Cup, next team being the Kotoko. From the first stage, the early stage now, I say Kwara. With all due respect to Kwara, I'm not disrespecting them, but I think that Kotoko need to make case for themselves. Confederation, dreams are yebia today and saying Kotoko what it takes. The last time Kurt visited Kotoko, he said something. He said, "Ni dreams, the amount of dreams near special." And yes, now our team Kessia no more players are Kessia, but unity. We want to play for the badge. If Kotoko players they want to play for the badge, they want to commit themselves and make sure that they defend Asante Kotoko badge. Now, I have that strong belief in me. Say Kotoko will be able to qualify from this stage, meet work or whoever, and then do the unthinkable. Now you want Asante Kotoko in the group phase. I see Kotoko winning. As a matter of fact, not less than 3 goals in this game.
Yabi. We can Ghana because of say our 2 clubs now are campaigning for Africa, and I think say one of the biggest in ABC over the weekend was Ghana football. But Go Stars, a committee against GS Kabylie, and then so we'll check the history of football when it comes to Algeria. So one of the successful football clubs of Algeria, it is GS Kabylie. But then the city now GS Kabylie Ewono, DIABY. They are actually regarded as one of these cities in terms of say Omeni Eniadin Wahonoma at the GS Kabylie. The city of Kabylie no GS Kabylie and Omo founded the GS Kabylie Football Club. But then they have a lot of cities over there, Constantine or GS and Kabylie and so. So we'll check in the 4th century. When the Arab wanted to conquer GS Kabylie, and I say Kabylie as a city, they were able to resist that particular force. Even in the 17th century, French colonization ever in Algeria, the only region in Algeria which was able to resist the French colonization was Kabylie city. And so call Spain. Now say Casa de Afa Catalonia. Atimbiano omutimi voice out omo displeasure our self-government from the Spanish government through football voice now through football mo for Barcelona, so in any other way it's me voice omo displeasure out. So Algeria, one of the football clubs Kabylie as a city, I believe say when it comes to history Oka Constantine, Oka Algiers, Nasa Ope, Adasi voice so omo displeasure and everything out through their football club called GS Kabylie. Omo League 1, competition about Algeria, Omo 14 times. The 70s and the 80s. Confederation Cup, imagine once. That's the 90s. So it tells you, say, they have a rich history when it comes to football and even rich history back the GS Kabylie as a football club. How many a day? So up a clubs omo North Africa hot money omo koba omo betete wa the GS Kabylie. Into no ba no. Omo see free play no ba pillows na dey curriculum no enye bibia omo beske baby ni Go Stars because omo who say Go Stars for this is their maiden edition, and also the maiden edition omo in the CAF Champions League, and omo aura no will come and then disturb you at any moment in time. But so we'll check it DIABY. The last 17 years it has been very difficult for GS Kabylie to win a cup. The last time we win a cup was 2007. And that 2007, it was only League 1 trophy in Omoje. The last time Omosa BGBN was 2011. It was an FA Cup in Omoje Algeria. And then 2013 was Algerian League Cup. So these 2 minor cups are Algeria no imagine the last 17 years. So in terms of Omankasa ultimate trophy, it has very difficult for them.
Last time they won the league.
Yes, the league they don't buy. Yeah. It is very difficult for them. So that's what I'm saying. Say baby Go Stars, Agi League, playing against GS Kabylie also Agi League. But then Omo Bre, Asan Omoje. Team nenye teama, ubetima kase Ali, Zamalek, those Mamelodi Sundowns, Orlando Pirates. It's not that kind of level with those clubs anymore. And it is a perfect time for baby Go Stars to shine because of what they will do over here in Kumase. Sorry, Ewakra. DIABY say Go Stars in Timian Shomwa. That's when we come home. Kabylie. We should forget about the qualification of baby Go Stars. Starting way. So Obano no bebo draw. Oshe no 1-0. And I say Oshe no 2-1. That's all Kobo Ewo Kabilia. Then we should forget say we begin to go start advance at the group stages. The only definite remarks that Baby Go Stars beating me at the Reignite victory over GS Kabili is that they should win a convincing scoreline. That would be 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Perfect. Maybe Omoko Honoma, Omako all out. I'm making sure some defend it, Omugo some Beshano. But say, go, I mean, Baby Go Stars, Etna Krumhanum. None GS Kabili, Ebebo 1-1, Ebebo 2-0. Unconvincing result. There is no way Somoko Kabilia, GS Kabili will try as much as possible to make sure say Bibini Go Stars bet drive over them at the group stages in the NC, because this particular team more history, terrain they know how to frustrate people, especially North Africa. The frustration of the film and San and that's so this is a big win, and I say it should be a big win for Bibini Go Stars. Omanya de Kromu 2-0 be there. Omunya. Because Omoko back to North Africa Honoma. And so Omo for away now. GS Kabili will try as much as possible to stop them from qualifying. But Kumasi Santoko Toko against Kwara United. Time this fixture a Bonteno. The problem that I was having with the Kotoko supporters, they say, oh, Kotoko, Ebebo on my next match against Moroccan club. WAC. I was like, na Kwara no crown movie, but also Kwakobo WAC of Morocco. But to me, not ensounded one family. Okay. Playing against Kwara United. For all that you know, Kotoko playing against Kwara United, I know the Kwara any that big club with my face Kotoko, even in the olden days. And then in football, Nasasa, ama the level of Kumasi and Kotoko, reputation, actually above from to the extent say, and the clubs who Kruma yet to me sorry Kaseti Kumasi and Koto because also no one can one the better ye. It's in the Bibini Go Stars budget or the Bitran and Poa, Media budget or the Bitran and Poa, Adriana budget or the Bitran because of say Kotoko no am money better ye in the coming days. But this is a particular fixture. Kotoko should understand. Say Otnefi about draw against Kwara United, it will be a disgrace and a shame to Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Over the last seasons, the investment of Pimso Edinburgh Football Club anymore, and the only thing I'm mentioning of Pimso, Associated Kotoko Club, now say Kotoko encouraging Africa family so Pimso now. So that's the only wish, because when it comes to the Premier League, FA Cup, the only thing I had the wish of Pimso is Confederation Cup and also CAF Champions League. The only way of Opimso in the SR tournament and the players should understand. Say playing against Kwara United, it is not only for Kumasi and Kotoko, but then it's for Asanteman. Say the last time I Kotoko able in Omoko in Africa, Anko Yanfama Kotoko and Kromo no Kumasi for any even Ghana football wants Kumasi Asante Kotoko to play in the CAF Champions League, to play in the CAF Confederation Cup, advance from these particular prelims into the group stages and even advance to the knockout stages on baby and Omonko final. That is the idea and that is the ambition of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, playing in the Confederation Cup this particular season. So playing against Kwara United, I wouldn't sit here to say Derby is a must win. Kotoko should understand it's a must win. Although everything can happen in football, but playing against Kwara United, we shouldn't sit here to bargain. Say Kotoko 2-1, no more draw. Derby is a must win and it should be a convincing win for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. The players know anything to demand. They don't have any other thing to say Yakobo ball say ni see omuni excuse biya. They don't have any excuse. They should go against Kwara United, play as a porcupine warrior and make sure you win against Kwara United. That is what we expect from you. Because Boko South Africa we saw what you guys did. Presidential Cup, we saw what you guys did. The Super Cup against Bibini Go Stars, we saw what you guys did. And we are expecting you, Kumasi and Kotoko, Coach Karim Zito, It's very fortunate. So the last time Yenya Dreams FC champion something good for Ghana football. No, reaching the semi-final stage of CAF Confederation Cup. No, it was Coach Karim Zito. So somehow, some way, he knows the terrain in Africa modern football currently as we speak, and only reaching that kind of experience. No, blended with the quality players that are currently as we speak. No making sure against Kora United. Nyambo Ochina, Ombirini. Ediama Kotoko.
Medase pa kwa bani familia na mention MPJ.
Agagu the teams no me and you see a kind and so in Africa. And Oshe Bebiani Go Stars they are a team that may more that chance against the AGS Kabi. Not because they disrespect you, but I expect them to have a good performance today. For qualification, I'm thinking about it because the score line will determine whether Umbetina qualify and after Muntimin qualify. Because Osha Bebiani Gold Stars are they superior first time. Though they have players in their team or testy air competition will be paying and they will bring their experience to bear any other. But sometimes this tournament I am able 720 me a day because Osha Bebiani Gold Stars are a good team or more performance against Bechem United. Now that wasn't bad. The champion of champions, Gimon Bueno, and so wasn't bad. They have a manager that he understands this business and probably Obetimi should also experience Abba and so to be. But GS Kabili for no time we on back to Kwambia from one casa comfort zone. What they bring to the game is that they don't want to lose or concede a lot of goals. That will be the only advantage for Team IFN and the Bebiani Gold Stars and Amino because they will come to make sure say they are playing the game either a 1-0, 0-0 score line and Omonebeko. But if Bebiani Gold Stars will be able to get the job done early, maybe probably in the first half, they will come out and probably make them watch a lot of goals. And yes, I know the call first half, Boko Bebe 70th minute war Nase go Biamaya. They will start their tactics, start to delay the game, make sure say I'm more frustrated because they know too well say Omunya war or more Krumwa definitely they are going to get the win. Indeed, Sebibia Boa Bebiani Gold Stars now. You start the game now and 10 times so Omun try to finish the game. Bebe in the first half, no nya shekran when you one good bear and they will start to delay the game and then go to Omufi to make sure they are getting the net result. So they should use that tactic and then they will not come to play. They won't even play up to 40 to 50% of Omwankasa or Mo Enzo level. So that is the reason why the Bebiani Gold Stars should be out there and hitting them to make sure they get something meaningful from the game. I'm sure the video analysts for the Bebiani Gold Stars are on this team, and as I know them, when they go to away games, they will sit deep, want to defend, make to frustrate you, and then so it should be a plus and minuses, and then they will defend more. But the Bebiani Gold Stars should get the job done. They have players that will make me and so I unlock here or more and that is what they have to do. No one to talk to passes, no midfield. They should make sure that they are doing things the right way. Or now could be convincing probably a bit made in about qualification. But as I stand, Mema I have been good at about 20% a qualification. Not to disrespect them, but Babiomokono a day and 80 me a day. Minister no call Kotokohono, Ninsem no kind in Nano, the Nia Pani do air as a one. Or coin some no kind in Nana. More Konamon try some your best, more one no can in Nano. The Nia Pani to give the players Sikam 10,000 Ghana cedis. And yes, it can be a because players in their DBA. But players, when it comes to money, no mutisika or Madrid no create to and this is what I had the big cover to players no. In the space of a week, and then exactly when we come go check Chelsea, their supporters chairman gave the players 10,000 Ghana cedis, and now sports minister want 10,000 Ghana cedis. In the space of a week, come 20,000 Ghana cedis. Promises for what the more in this game from the supporters chairman, the IMC chairman, and many Kotoko supporters. So this is what it takes to play for Kumasi and Kotoko. Oh, Kotoko now. A whole new one does. If you want to play for Kotoko and make good money, you make good money with giving certain performance. In a month, so we need 2-3 games. One way at the end of the month, or sell a room for Sanka. And I need a Kotoko. This is a game that may say Kotoko should Kwara United for 5. And 5 goals. Kwahu. And Kotoko shall Kwara United 5 goals.
I don't know.
This is a team that Omonya when it comes to Omoakasa Nigeria come to Kwanya. Last season finished 14th. Menya sure so munya 2 wins crowd away. And goals for 7 away last season no cram menya sure say we do 10. Omo travel they are very bad side. They feel no more there. Into this game Kotoko should get Kwara United. Now you Kwara 5. First half 3. Second half 2. Odomato on proper level. 2 corner. Kwagu sa teams na work money ade na Kotoko fio no mkwakobon omunya team busy a we no me send signal
no omunya ona nya de o me shop
o send more na wo ho ehu dia ma manfo ni amanfo kwakoba ehu sampa wo ehu this team ene Kwaku nyampochena na mo tactics no e center backs bo akiro plus 2 center backs e gino mum finfio to just destroy Kumasi and Kotoko. So in this game Kotoko should be very far when it comes to transition.
Okay, so omono bano de center backs in the ball. Who is center backs in the best?
Who may say, or both center backs are both center backs in the midfield.
Oh, okay.
To choke the midfield, say they need a result. Kotoko should be very far when it comes to transition. Sabo na Kotoko bonu vivyo adwa je kwabna jeno. If Kotoko is going to play that game, they should forget about this game. They should be very fast from Vivio.
Yeah, I'm not
passes in content, having players to make him out running at the ball. You have the speed of Donzu, you have the speed of Abrante Fender Flepamo, you have a year Albert Amu and more, they'll give you that thing. Born in content. In the first half, 3, 1 year Jumano. The second half, 2 news also. Oko Ekona Jerome Boateng. First of all, they can't. And the game when they're 5-0, coach a year carrying to what is at stake. The player they know what is at stake. Kwara United team near to Kumasi and Kotoko. Now yes, I know Kotoko player. Now Kwara calf combination scarp. Near year draw near so Kwara United. Unia no or bottom league near DS Kabili. Oh, Kwara United. Also you can't qualify against Kwara United. Baby, you don't have any business playing for Kumasi and Kotoko. Not to disrespect him even a Kwara United. You've seen Kotoko Famu against teams that when it comes to Sano and Maui. But this is not the team that they're from scale Kumasi and Kotoko. Kotoko should Kwara them 5. And the mommy book yourself for your own coach, Tunde Kaze. Omuko board draw against Wari Wolves. Kotoko say Kotoko can't play any better than Wari Wolves for no until they can survive. And no punishment before the Kotoko players should send a clear message to Tunde say, so how Wari Wolves are here for they don't even come close to Team Kumasi and Kotoko. I'm not talking about tactics. I won't talk about anything. Kotoko is not tactics to win against Kwara United.
Shana also.
Kwara United. Kotoko no one years can really board. Chomba Kuman, one room the buy. Nasha Kwara for. O ma break cram in Muba.
We do a chair or what brain or masses.
Kwara for not brain or Muba. But just Cabin Cross never down in play. Kwara for no good thought. We found we know your fast 7 back near. Or my brain or Muba, we should get them.
I'll go for them move. So I'll go for either only over Oba or what bread or Wabala.
Kwara for
Tibia, I should buy a Lulia WGC, the only level. Yeah, hello, say GC. Yeah, the man, show we are Asash.
Asasha,
and yes, how much? Oh, Kwara United, no, not Kwara. David, Ghana Water Company, Ghana is serious and get teams. We water company bonnet here. I wanted to know water company for it. And show. I go to make that as a move, and yet that is a move. Kwara United. Kotoko team here, granny pant, beach, Koku, her boost back. Rodama never train you. Kotoko crash solid team. Kwara Koku, Senipa Pra, and not that head. By a blessing is guy Makumasa and Kotoko, because you're sometimes you know Puni. Did not hear so about me. Nakotoko will lead a branch of a bunch of Abatamo. And they've gotten that Koku 5-0.
So any match magotoko. Any match magotoko.
As you go to. My ball confidence car. Oje can't go Nigeria never. And he tells you on your bad.
DIABY. Kotoko say 2 cry. I wouldn't be happy.
But you say also 14 years also saying.
Third.
I feel so I could World Cup Champions League confidence car. One team are qualified.
Yes, I know.
Last season,
the best. You pass out Chicago Commissions Cup now, Bob.
Need to be for one chairman. Give it. Mama pictures and on a menu near Yana PG Mona weekend, you know. Anyway, na yanko yenimti. Many do really candy, but I'm in quick. Na young content empire. So happy birthday Queen from Mrs. Queen Naomi Osei Tewia. USA. Wow, kuna friend Mr. Osei Tewia Emmanuel. Young Queen from our Queen. Na Yamin Shao. And I all day the OPBM room kama pa and from our Queen. Na BB Anko intimi emfa mounty. Happy birthday Queen from Mrs. Queen Naomi Osei Tewia. Na wa me the other one no. Na and also ya na ya bosu tani akoso afra happy birthday Queen Farmer afra we ifi bright Montolivo papa
Montolivo my fry
auntie bright Montolivo monto bright bridge more Kesman TV ti bright is in the afra nyame share na ye woda no onzo de opebia emma mu kama pen chama we need the ajiwe din komo why ya mu sele na ko monto de o nipa kwa u you know, right there. Abra, Yamisha, pa, na yo dano. The video appear brown farmer. My Joe, you call the mobile key chat on your uncle.
You cannot be the minister on Pata Red Bob. Me, Uncle Biana those times na ija. And the fried rice and a midi or Shama Kama.
Oh, Ghana and Kurubena, what time could you do? Could our translate?
Oh, and if you did them story.
But I was all your hustler too much.
I said those times me point a jazz cosem continental in Chenwa say oh say bompata red bob chiro the channel no because what have pa Isaac yakopon shane or what that Yamin shall be bree non tum kwanem na on for shane bin kan wa fese say na the fried rice na to cast me you know the fried rice na to cast me you know Isaac Yamin shall me wa odapa
go yoko
Agoku yencha ashafoni na kitchen everything no time warm hair no yencha bawecha kwaku e bawechazo
ane na bawechazo
dem bawechazo which are you or MCR
you
which are
you and you been 22 years but
football age
okay kill
okay big job party
how's it
big job
mentality I didn't
what the guys answer
give it
I would not be car
I don't kill okay
there is okay business say hona na boot anyway no
what big one tell us some point you know
say we are business
you na kekewa money you Briscoe say the person you ba ma my remember is a bit one come out good morning Abu and the Fakye family please about virus and sterling issue. I want to ask him in a normal life, he has as if he has some kiski and takes 1,000 cedis daily, but doesn't cook his favorite meal. And one day he marry a better woman of his life who take lesser money but cook his favorite meal for him and start to get better treatment from her. And he starts not to give better attention to his previous kiski, which she is angry and jealous with a newly married woman. Will he allow his preferred married wife to share the same kitchen with his previous kiski? Won't the kiski poison both Mr. Varas and his wedded wife? So why is he advocating for Sterling to join Mariska?
My John, my kiski na one sana me ko ware ntumere masana ko kiski no
ozunjano
da be mejano There is something to me was Kiskina means Uncle Wari.
Briscoe means Ozebia, some will be a better so why, you know.
I'm a victim of Sadiano, and it didn't help me, so I'll know about
support it. Why is it me? Mia party, me. And she shall advise you.
Mamma so far, you know, I don't think I want to.
As a balcony crown on Pevatana, but
oh, yeah, that
was your wedding. Ha ha ha. So, several
something
we also have him of Sadina, who should be film. So we say, Muniane, Bakunini, Benny, I was a Paya, me Bomania, me partners, and I made the Minakra man, me the Minaman, ha me and bear 5, bear 6. So the wash us your crap. Obia, bear 6 and I bear 8. Is who certificate? I'm a show me. Who certificate as a back home? I don't crab certificate. Obano of you say. Obano, oh, 9 years. Now, who feels it? Me more 31 years. Hey. What's the winter? You see, me no, I'm on one Timasio. I'll always be Ricardo Vaz. No, but they see also.
I'll always be.
I say,
that time that was it 2016? I was doing well. I was working. I was a distributor for credit cards near that. I was doing when I felt so that time I can take care of him, and I did it.
Oh, dear, me, I
don't.
Hey, upon I do the issue. What chain? Yamu among the Russia, not the account of my weekend is their own crime. Tea, oh, Mencorable. And let me Korean cool stars here.
Okay.
We pay me to also I'm a real Maibia, my child to Mamma, and I'm a color.
Only for my aeroplane never gonna.
Then I'm up here, I say, she among the other account of my show be that I must.
Yes, Rose throw in the men out front, but then I saw a different Mikel Arteta who had courage and charisma, determination, and